Dr. Freeman. I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait for my viewers to get themselves in the chat. Welcome, everybody. We're going to stop being creepy and start playing some solo mode. That's right. It is time for a new mod. This has been a long time coming. I know a lot of people have waited for it. And it's actually one of the easiest. It's not out yet because I can announce, and I'll probably continue to announce, G-Man's got a new mod. I'll continue to announce throughout this stream that the solo mod will be available for all official languages for Hogs of War. So that goes for Frontschweine, that goes for all the other ones I'm not even going to try and pronounce. But yeah, French, Italian, Spanish, you guys are going to get it. And I also just have to apologize too, because I know that people have wanted my previous mods, so Pins mod 1 to 5 in the other languages, but that is a massive undertaking which I would like to do in future, and I do hope to, but having the time to do that is, yeah, it's something else. But this evening we will be playing as the sauerkrauts. You see I have Gruber at the top. He is the only pig that will be used for this entire run. And yeah, just thank you again for joining me. We are continuing this somewhat consistent stream, or streaming, following on from last week's speedrunning, which I will continue to do going forward. I'm hoping as well that with releasing this mod that maybe it could be its own speedrun category if people are interested. You never know. Running through the entire campaign, I think it would only work as the entire campaign, right? Because if you were to separate it into its own, like, solo for individual missions, I mean, you could do if the speedrunners are interested, but for now, let's get through Hogshead. Get through Hogshead, then we'll chat. I'm going to crank it down a little bit, because it might be a little bit loud, unless my speakers are a bit too high. Let's make sure things are good, and Gruber will start. So missions 1 through 5 should be pretty simple, and I stress the words should be. Been playing mission 1 so often. I've been so used to the initial starting strategy. But this evening we're basically going to try and get through as much of the single player campaign as we can. So we're going to be here for a few hours. At least 3, because it's now local time 10 to 7. That's awful. That's terrible. I deserve to have 20 HP taken away instantly because of that. Oh, and the other benefit as well is that if we do get even more bored of the AI doing their thing, I can just speed things up. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to do that too much though, because I know that that kind of gives the game away. But I'm already down to 1 grenade, so GG's on that one. I can afford to tank some hits, and that's not going to make it. Okay, maybe it will, because NTSC is a lot slower. Again, I'm used to PAL speeds now. PAL speeds have been crazy. I know, I need to chill. I need to chill, I'm not a speedrunner. But I just get so impatient, especially on the first island. But let's plan this out. So mission 1, 2 should be fine, 3 should be fine, 4 should be fine, 5 should be okay. 6 might be a bit spicy, as long as I can ace that mine jump. 7 should be fine. 8 should be simple. Nice. 9 should be easy. 10 should also be fine. So basically, we should be okay for like the first 2 islands. It should be fairly simple, considering as well that with just the 1 pig, we will make it up to hero by the 2nd island at the very least. Hello. I don't know what that says, but hello. The global language of hello. How's everyone's weeks going so far? It's come out on the next gen. Yeah, the remaster's on the way, don't worry. We're still working on it. I know everyone's always constantly excited. As am I, of course. How could you not be? What am I doing? Get the bazooka, you idiot. You take the shortcut. Thing is, we got plenty of time. I just don't want to have to rifle everything. And when we do get promoted, because you know I'm going to take the heavy weapons promotion. Of course I am. What else would I be doing? I've got to practice my heavy weapons somehow. I definitely need practice. Ay. Thank you. Thank you, Brexter. But I put it down to the entire team, not just me. Like, the work that was put into Lardcore before I even joined the project, the undertaking that was done by Luke and the rest of the team, who preferred to remain under the radar. I'm not going to name names, of course. I mean, I have named names before. Most of you should know who they are by now, but the rest of the team like to just kind of keep their heads down and get on with it. They don't really like the limelight that much, which is why it's me in the spotlight. It's me making videos, because somebody's got it, right? And I have heard grumblings from people being like, oh, you know, the Lardcore can't just rely on Pinstripe for this, that, and the other. But I don't mind it. You know, if I didn't love what I was doing, I wouldn't be doing it. So it's for the good of the cause, the good of the war effort. Alright, he's taking too long. We have that power. We really do. But we can end his suffering. Even though it is my beloved garlic grunts. It makes me sad. Good thing we're not speedrunning this. I thought about it, I really did. I thought maybe we could do solo and we could do a speedrun of solo. But I think we'll probably save that for another time. See how we do with solo? Because if you cast your minds back, it's been what, a few years now since I did the solo mod that was on PC. Oh, I do have a bazooka, okay. Yeah, the solo mod for PC, it was fun, but it's fairly obvious that, you know, things are going to go okay because the AI can't move. So actually being able to do this with the vanilla campaign, yeah. I know I'm not playing as the French, I know it's blasphemy, but it will make sense when we get promoted. And I make it sound way more interesting than it is, even though most of you have seen what I'm going to do when we do get promoted. In just a second, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, my head's going to get a little bit warm. But I made sure to turn the light on in this room today, so that you can remain seeing my face, because when we did the speedrunning last time, yeah, it wasn't so good. PS1 game to PS4, PS5. Well, that's what we're doing. We're bringing it to PS4 and PS5. I know it would be nice to have the original game there too, but gotta work with what we've got, right? Okay, Gruber, you are now the heavy weapons, which means that we ourselves must wear the headwear. Probably only going to wear this until... it looks so dorky. Probably only going to wear this until we're done being heavy weapons. When we get to Commando, I'm not putting on a spy mask. I don't have one. Just keeping that in mind, yeah? Play against Rick Mail. I would, if he were alive. I'd play against Mark Silk if he had the time, but he's a very busy man. Metal Man! Welcome. Welcome to solo mode. Coming to a PlayStation emulator near you within the next week. Again, for those of you that missed the start of the stream, solo mod is coming, and it is coming for all languages, motherfucker. That's right, so you don't just have to, you're not forced to play the English version. Everybody rejoice. Just had to get rid of the Das Music. That looks good to me. Beautiful. This is why we play as the heavy weapons. You're going to be so sick of my German accent by the end of this stream. Oh, we're going to have fun together. Yes, a load mod is coming. Very good. Very nice. Give the AI some freedom to roam around. I'm curious, after I've killed him with a bazooka, how accurate is his shot? That looks pretty good. 34, pretty solid. I don't know, it's fun actually. First of all, the alone mod is fun because it gives you the freedom of just a single pig to be like, you know what? All of these resources are going to be mine. The swill will be mine. Yeah, it means we can take these. We can position ourselves on the edge of the water here. Dr. Freeman. And we can practice our bazooka shots. I'm sorry. Be prepared for several hours of this. Of just complete nonsense. What is that? I don't know what that says, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it, so I will just ignore it for now. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome, and oh, he got up there, look at him. Who would win, an entire army of pigs or Gruber? That is a very good question, my friend. I think Gruber would just get in his little tank and drive away. I can make that joke when we get to mission 12. Das ist the good thing. I've only popped in to say hi as I'm on the night. Okay. Enjoy your shift. I hope it goes quietly. Let's be honest, all you really need is a quiet shift. But not much to happen. How did I not hit the grunt? Ah, whatever, at least he's still up there. We're getting our bearings, getting our bazooka bearings. So hopefully by mission 5 we should be pretty solid. I mean, this guy's not going to hit me, so it's okay. You should say the good. The good? Is that it? The good? Very good. You'll notice as well I'm not really going for high angles. Because I do not... Oh my goodness me, that was awful. Let's pretend that never happened. And instead, we're going to get a direct hit right on his face. Almost. Almost called it. You underestimate his power. Yeah, no, he does not have the high ground no more. I will use my pistol, and it will be the end of him. Uncle Hamshog's got nothing on me. He can't even throw grenades. He's been having some trouble. Oh well. Dr. Freeman. I thought that was a bit low. Again, let's pretend that never happened. Gosh. Pistol distance is something else. But mission 2's done. 23 more to go. I can't do mathematics. Cool. Goba is well on his way to conquering Australasia. And we instantly get promoted to a bombardier. Oh, who'd have thought? Bombardier by mission 3. Absolute insanity, but we push on. We push on, laddies, he says in a Scottish accent while wearing a German headpiece and playing as a single German pig. It's fine. It's completely fine. We've got this. Up against the Russians. We have cluster bombs. Really should have been an engineer to speed things up, but it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, we need to practice with our mortars. So let's do the Candyman strat and take the back wall. I think that should reach roughly the same distance, right? Let's just go full power. I didn't even make it. Rip. I actually undid. I made my own doom there. No damage dealt on the first turn. Disappointing, Pin. This is why we have a fast forward button. I'm so impatient today. I just need to chill. Just need to calm down. Thought for a second he was gonna collect the health. Yeah, did it in Dan's name, did it in Candyman's name, and fluffed it up completely. Well, now we know, you know, where we need to be. We can just move forward slightly. Right? This one is in Candyman's name. Oh, 30. I mean, I mean, does that make up for it? Hmm? Tactical maneuver to make them confident? Hmm? And then I instantly obliterated their gunner. That is how we do. If he stays there, I swear to God. No, I was going to say... no. Alright, well, we know what the next shot's going to be. A time machine. I have become the G-Man. I need to practice that. I'm going to practice that throughout tonight, okay? Whilst wearing this headpiece, amongst other things, we will obliterate them, Herr Gruber, as the G-Man. Ooh, 47! Splash! That's just terrible. 7 and 7. Gordon Freeman. Funny looking hat, I know. I have no idea who this Pinstripe is, but he's just hit a shot. 43 HP's worth of damage per pig. So they both have 7 HP after I instantly obliterated their gunner. And now I have to watch them limp around like sad, sad hogs. Is he going to collect the health? Yes, yes he is. That makes it even worse. But if he stays there, that should be... cool. It just gets worse. Well, yeah, wandering pig mode, I know. Oh. Please don't think I've been avoiding you. A great many matters require my attention in these troubled times. I'm sure you understand. I cannot close my report until every loose grunt has been tied up. The biggest embarrassment has been my mortar shots, but I'm sure they will take care of themselves. Oh, I was going to finish that with quite so, but 2 HP. Isn't that helmet called a pickle hut? Yes, it is. Yes, they were used in World War One. Yes, yes, they were. You were correct. You don't need me to enlighten you. Tips, tips pickle hub. They were indeed used in the First World War until the Germans realised that they're not particularly good at protecting your head from bullets, which is when they then switched to the Stahlhelm, that one. Which I do have as well, but it's currently wrapped in bubble wrap in my cupboard, because I have all those helmets still, but they're in storage behind me, effectively. Yeah. Which makes me sad, but it's just because I don't really have any... don't really have anywhere to put them in this room. I went for the slightly lower angle, but completely misjudged. Keep the AI quirks in... Yeah, we intend to. Basically everything... the disrespect. It will, yeah, and the actual, like, this spike part, I've mentioned this before in a video probably, this spike bit is actually from a real First World War, taken from, I think it was the Somme, one of the battlefields, and the actual headpiece itself is a replica, because to get like a fully intact one of these that isn't dented or broken or like, not moldy, but you know what I mean, just has a lot of wear and tear, yeah, it's kind of impossible. So I was like, okay, I'll get this, and it had like a really terrible, like, basic golden pointy bit. I was like, that doesn't look authentic at all. So found this, which is actually, you can probably see, I used the original pins. Pin used the original pins to pin it in. So yeah, although it is a wee bit dusty, so it does need a... Oh my god, I'm on 30 HP. I'm not even paying attention. Let's go grab the health and actually pay attention to the video game. I haven't even used the cluster because I'm like, I shouldn't need it, but I do need to kind of one-tap one of these grunts here. And maybe pay attention. Would you say the Hogs code is spaghetti? God, yes. And our programmers would agree. It is the Wild West of programming code. But to be fair, I'm talking as someone who's never actually gazed upon source code before, so it's all very new to me. But the more I see of it, the more it makes sense, just in, you know, where things are and kind of understanding how things connect together and yada yada. But again, because my background isn't in programming, it's a learning experience. And thankfully, you know, I'm not dealing with the main bulk of that. I deal with it when I need to, when it kind of comes into my path of tasks that need doing. But other than that, it's, you know, our programmer's job. But that's the thing with game development. A lot of tasks as well, even if they're not within your purview, if it's kind of like if you want something done, then you kind of need to put that framework in place to make it happen, you know? Someone isn't going to magically do or fix all these things for you. You need to, you know, pull your weight, as it were, as much as you can, and that's what I try to do. Even if it's in areas that I have no real experience. But it's the same for how the original dev team were, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure that Hogs was Jacob Habgood's first, like, lead role, I'm pretty sure. So I always take the philosophy of, you know, throwing people in the deep end. If they haven't done something before, that's kind of the perfect point to plonk them in, you know, and be like, take this on, because you really benefit from it. As you know, as I'm saying, things that I haven't done before, I appreciate having to take that time to learn new things and blah blah blah. Pin used the original pins. I know. Prinception. What regiment belonged to? No, they didn't have that detail. Like, this bit was just found in the mud, effectively. So there was no real other details other than that, and there's no markings on it to detail where it came from, what regiment it belonged to, that sort of thing. Does your experience in World War One and the hat affect your skills? It makes me feel powerful, my friend. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've I've talked about it before in videos and just said, you know, that the historical significance of these items, it is a bit morbid, given that, you know, the items that I have in my possession were worn and probably died in by men in the First World War, but that's the sort of historical significance that I hold dear, you know, that I don't just, I'm not using these objects to, you know, parade them around, he says, wearing a hat on stream, but, you know, they're historical items, and there's the argument of, like, you know, historical artifacts should remain in the ground, especially if, you know, they're attached to people or whatever, but I don't know, I feel like it's to actually have the physical item to remember people by, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Watch your mouth, Grant, you're talking to an officer. Oh, jeez. Might want to take a look at the Hogs squad server. I would if I wasn't streaming. That is my excuse. I'm also a little bit scared. What have you been up to? I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek once we finish Hogshead. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Yes, Lieutenant Gruber. Kitchen duty. Nice. So this is what I was talking about earlier about. Oh. Phoenix, you really didn't have to. You are the first person, I think, that's ever tipped me on a stream, which sounds so strange. Thank you, man. That's gonna buy me a pack of sausages, amongst other things. I'm running out of time and I'm rambling because I'm getting distracted, but thanks for keeping Hogs alive. Childhood game with many memories. Keep up the stream. Thank you, man. You're gonna make me tear up in a minute. Let me just grab this bazooka. I'll be right with you. Ooh, we make it just in time. 150 should be enough to take on all three. We just wedge ourselves in this corner. Lovely jubbly. Although this guy might get a hit on us. Hey, Bobby. Happy birthday, Bobby, again. It's like ADB's birthday all over again. You got to keep saying it. But today is actually Bobby's birthday, so everybody in chat, wish Bobby a happy birthday. The trick-shotting man is here. The Hogs Quake-loving man is here. Make sure... Yeah, I'll make sure they're pork ones, don't worry. I did actually cook some Cook up some sausages this evening. Made sure to kind of do everything early before the stream. That included cooking. Please? Thank you. I'll take the 11 hit for the... That was probably a waste, but I don't care. It gets rid of one of the grunts. Well, I don't care, Raven. You do it in the chat. You wish him another happy birthday. I would type, but, you know, I'm being a doofus on stream. Goodness gracious me. This map always reminds me of the demo. It makes me miss the original shotgun that could deal like 80 damage with a hit. Like full on, just all the pellets. Going crazy. Today has been something. I know you've had rain, you've had a sore throat. You got hit by 25, that was actually a pretty good shot. 87, I'm gonna need to take a defensive position here. Here's me being like, oh, you know, it's gonna be pretty easy until mission 6. No, you fucking idiot. You gotta backtrack and take the 50 HP health crate. Jesus. But again, distracted by tips. $5 frickin', you crazy son of a gun. Yeah, we needed the rain, I know. I've been needing that rain like crazy. And that is why I said on Twitter, don't forget to follow me on the tweeters, links in the description. Shameless plugging, but yeah, that rain has been a godsend. Because it's just, I love these days where it's just nice and cozy. You know, you get to chill. It's the perfect conditions for streaming. And being like, you know what? I've got like 4 hours until I'm going to go to bed, so let's play some Hogs. Yeah, weak little shot. 4 straight days of hot, humid weather. I mean, it hasn't been crazy humid down here. I mean, I'm not too far away from you, I guess, but here in Sheffield, Dr. Freeman. Let me just get this right. Is that too short? That's too short. Blimp, crate in the water. Fine, I'll read chat. Yeah, it's been kind of gross here. So outside for a full minute when it started coming down heavy. Yeah, just be like, please rain on me. I can't like tilt my head up because otherwise this hat will fall off. The chin strap is actually on the front, but it doesn't fit me. My head is too big. This is the only way it will fit me. Blimp, if you could please, thank you. I'm gonna go about there. Should do it. We don't want full power. We just want it to drop in. Could have done better with a bazooka, but the defensive position is a good one, I think. Should be a AAA game today. I feel like it. I don't know. I'm excited about attracting new players. I really do feel like. Okay, it was up there. I really do feel as though third-person turn-based shooters in the style of Hogs or Worms are lacking in today's market. So when the remaster is cooked and ready, yeah, the potential for us to draw in new customers, new players, and indeed veterans as well that still haven't found the community. The crazy people. It's like, how could you not have found us yet? Go on, drop in the minefield, please. There was potential, but no luck so far. Big head, big brains. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Full power, even though the mortar is full power. You know what I mean. I meant like angle-wise full power. Yeah, we do have war dudes. And there is a... I mean, yeah. War dudes is something that I... No one saw that. War dudes is something that I want to make content on. But I don't want to draw too much attention away from Hogs. Financially speaking. You know, just... If I'm promoting something that is... I mean, it's not technically a competitor to Hogs, but you know what I mean? It's as if, you know, if Worms became my primary, secondary content. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. But you see what I mean? Just that it's not in Hogs' best interest, and specifically, it's not in Lardcore's best interest. Even though, yeah, I'm the voice actor on War Dudes. I do freaking love that game. I really do. And it's different to Hogs as well, in a lot of ways. So, maybe I just need to quit whinging and just make a video on it. That would make a lot of sense. I'm just picking off guys one at a time. Everyone saw the great shot and will cherish the memories forever. Yes, yes, they will. Used to live in Droitwich Spa. Rick Mills spent quite a lot of time in his... Yes. I have also been to Droitwich Spa. I'm originally from Selly Oak. But I don't live there now. I mean, that's cool. It would have been really cool to meet him. I know that... I'm pretty sure Ian did. Oh my god, what are these shots? Come on! I mean, that almost worked out. I did the same last year and started creating content for War Dudes. Bit away. Yeah, I feel as though I'm cheating on my beloved game, if that makes sense. Otherwise, Major Grimley will come in and start hitting me. He'll start hitting me, Dr. Freeman. Corporal Albert, we meet at last. A great many matters require my attention in these troubled times. He's on 22. Nice. A little rusty is an understatement. Here's me just like, yeah, I've still got like one more mission where I need to be on point. I mean, they're roughly in the right area, but not great. Not great so far. Why? I don't know. I just need to think about my shots a little bit more. Incredibly rusty. Let's move on. We'll have, I think, yeah, one more mission now with the Pyro. And then I'll be Commando for the next... How many missions? Be 6, 1... Yeah, so it'll be for at least the next 3-4 missions. If my math is correct. Someone can correct me. Either way, mission 5 is incoming. Hello, Krista. Hello from Minnesota. I'm pretty sure I said that last time as well when you popped in. Pretty sure I read Minnesota before. Either way, hello. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Lieutenant Gruber makes his way across Australasia. Mission 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, Hero 9. Okay. Das ist gut. And we move on, comrade. To collect all the health crates. Let's deal with the spy first. Get us... Spy? Deal with the scout first. Gain ourselves those air bursts, and then we'll deal with everybody else. Seems to be roughly the correct method. Just need to make sure... Actually... Ooh, I've got an idea. Alright, Candyman, this one's for you. Nope. I just need to remember roughly where he did it. I'm going to do the same strategy. So we're taking all the health. Ooh. What is collision? I don't know. I mean, yeah, flamethrower trick is there too, but I want to do the... I want to try the speedrun strat. This could go horribly wrong. Oh, I'm stuck on the bridge. That looks decent. He's out of his crate. That's enough for me. 28's okay. But I think this guy should still be able to hit me. Or he might just skip. Alright, that's fine. So we will continue to... Actually, no. We are going to stand next to him. Need to be under the bridge more. Yeah, well, the bridge scares me. Okay. Sorry, collision scares me. I cannot deal with the collision. Right, that's that bridge broken, so I've just kind of severed part of my route back there. And he's not dead. Good times. Way more under the bridge. Yeah, it sucks how precise you have to be with it. But at least these guys can't hit anything. It's okay. We continue. Oh, right up the arse. He is dead finally after 3 turns. Took too long. 1 HP. That's painful. Probs could have jumped on his head, but whatever. Crate is there. Hopefully this guy ends up dealing more damage to his teammate than he does to me. Because he's technically closer. So if he... Okay, that's way too far. What are you even aiming at, you crazy son of a gun? I'll tell you what, we'll take the time to use the exploit. That's right, I'm being that guy. But I don't care because he is going to die and we will take 20 HP because of it as well. But whatever. Whee! In the water? Damn it. Oh, I'm out. I'm good. I'm safe. It's fine. Bullying the scout, come on. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. It does. Being stood under a bridge with a heavy weapon. How much am I on? 158. Nice easy swim across then. And we should just be able to chill in this corner, I think. Should be as simple as that, really. To go now, but I wish everyone a good day. Alright, goodbye, Yuri. Speak to you soon, my friend. I will play for the glory of Yuri. He will be with us in spirit. Got him. Alright. I'm feeling slightly less rusty. Just a shame that none of those extra shells hit. All cosmetics in TF2. I think that would be maybe a little bit too niche. Plus, most of them are already kind of there with the different helmets. Like the pickle helm's there for the medic. Let's go for this guy this time. The soldier has the style helm. And there's a bunch of others. It wasn't great, but I'll take 34. That's fine. War pig. Yeah, exactly. See? There's plenty to choose from. TF2 meme. Oh, look at this guy. Feeling spicy, huh? Should probably take out the med. Too low. Wasted. How many times have I wasted those? Never change the angle on the grenades. I think we're just going to leave them untouched. But what I can say is that of the testing that I've done so far, the AI have surprised me in Lardcore. In that I actually feel as though they feel different in a way that in a good way, right? Yeah. As though my worry, right, with placing all the new stuff that we have in Lardcore, and placing things on the map. Placing new things on the map that you've seen in gameplay footage as the blimp takes its time. My main concern was that with all those new things, you know, is their pathing going to be funky? Is there going to be problems? But no, they've honestly dealt with it pretty damn well. So all I can say so far is so far so good. Unlike my mortars, which are just terrible. Oh, can we now, Bobby? I didn't realise you spoke for Larkle. Or did you just mean the AI? Either way, it's fine. I know that there are significant differences between console and PC. Come on, dude! Let me get out of here. Let me get up to Commando. Jesus. Now, for anyone who's joined recently, don't worry, I'm not awful at the game and I'm down to my last pig. This is solo mode. I repeat, this is solo mode. I know what I'm being too tentative. That's what I need to do. I just need to be like, that looks good, shoot it. If you end up being too precise, you end up getting run down in your own shots. You end up misjudging, and then it just goes terribly. So I feel like we're warmed up now. Exactly, bam. That's how we do it. I wish they could tell when they're going to land. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright, now we've got a tricky shot. Should we go for the... Let's try and go for the orderly. Let's try and squeeze it in there. So I've got plenty of mortars to use. I'll take it, he's dead. That was probably the best outcome. Plus the shelter's down as well. So. Very nice, very nice. Is he going to drown? Ooh, he might do. Oh, so close. That would have been the perfect ending to Hog's Head. Just, his medic dies and he can no longer go on fighting. Shogun almost had enough. As I mentioned in the start of this stream, for anyone that is just joining, the solo mod will be in all languages. I'm aiming to get it released. Oh, spicy. Aiming to release it some point this weekend. And you'll be able to find it over on the Hogs website on the workshop page. But that's Hog's Head down, boys, and it's only 7:30. Yes. On to Commando, which technically means that we can take the headwear off. But we'll keep it on for until my head can take no more of it. Hog's Head falls, the enemy sulks.
That was pretty.
Cool. Commando, here we are. Trying to think. 3. We could actually get it, yeah, by mission 8. Commando reporting for duty. This would be the point, excuse me, where I would take out like a sock and just like put it on my head and be like, I'm a commando now, but that's not going to happen. Cut holes in it? No. Who needs that? Okay, well, yeah, seeing as I'm a commando, I don't even need to worry about the minefield jump. But I'm hoping that this will bring people some content. Just gotta stop the intro music because that does my head in. So we're gonna take all the supplies. We shouldn't really need all of them, but I'm gonna take them anyway because it's 80 health worth. So bump ourselves up to 210. Grab the super airburst. And I'm actually going to stay down here, I think. Stay here, deal with the sniper that's closest to me, as is standard procedure on mission 6. Surfside 6. Who lives there? Surfside 6. Young bachelors. Oh, in Miami Beach. That was a... Was that the worst super airburst you've ever seen? Because oh my, it was terrible. I mean, we're gonna kill him anyway, but Christ, shouldn't have had to use a second turn on killing that sniper. I am still incredibly rusty, and Apple software update has appeared on my screen. New software is available for Apple. I don't care. Good lord. Just thinking... Actually, yeah, okay. I was like, I could just save the jetpack. We may as well go for the speedrun strat of trying to push him? Did I push him? I did not. I have failed Candyman for the last time. It's okay, because we're gonna... Do I just hit him with the... Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with the bazooka. Nudge him off the cliff instead. And he should make it into the minefield. Cool. Are you dead? He's not dead. What is this? Gotta stick with the body block. Super airburst explosion. Nah, come on, Bobby. Stop defending me. The shot was terrible, and you know it. I am just incredibly rusty. That's the reason. No other example other than my terrible, terrible shot. The rust will be scraped away for victory. Very true, very true. We'll get there eventually. Maybe by like mission 15 we'll be fully up to playable standard. It's like Quake. I need like 5 rounds of Quake to be warmed up. And then I can destroy everything. Ah, dear, oh dear. But getting back to the mod itself, I did think about trying to, modify things and so on and so forth. But the more that I try and tinker with, doing things on the English version, is he his teammate? Nah, so lucky. Yeah, the more I try and do things on the English version, that then translates to the more that needs to be done on all the other versions, which just ends up like the rest of Pin's mod. So I figured the easiest thing to do is just to put the solo mod out there for the vanilla campaign, and then going forward introduce more of them, hopefully, as we go. Really? Really? Nothing is going right. Bobby, you're too kind. Just defending me. Holy crap, he almost had a good idea there. That was very close. I'm going to stay in this little hidey hole. Should be able to just tap him. Tap him with the mines. Very nice. Oh, is he? Oh, he almost came back up again. That was almost spectacular. He'd have just landed straight back up. Ugh. And now I just need to ace this cluster, and we should be on to mission 7. The shell hit a mine, which in turn detonated and, yeah, produced a funky sound. So I need this to be dead on. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not, but it would be much faster if it were. Because Gruber cannot be stopped. 9. Oh. How much? 13. Don't think I've seen that since Bobby vs. Masher. That's very specific, Bobby. Wait, have you just quoted yourself? He has. You have a Hogs of War themed conscientious objector. No, I'm trying to think of the image that I do have on the conch, though. Oh, the objector, not the actual conch. I think I had like a picture of Depeche Mode or something. Like I got a poster of them in the corner that you can't quite see. I think I just took that image and was like, yeah, I'll put that on the sign so people can see that I like this band. I don't know. 15-year-old me was just a completely different person. But that's mission 6. Boys, on to 7. I think he took your wallet. Yeah. Can't trust those dudes. You can't trust Mache on Duvet Fun, man. He'll bring those 5 sappers and he'll make you know about it. God dang. Well, we can zoom through this, seeing as we can't promote ourselves. Mr. Gruber remains as a commando, but as we have ourselves a wonderful jetpack, we can shimmy our way across. Water means nothing to Gruber. He is an expert swimmer. And if I'm quick enough, I should be able to eliminate the 2 on the ground in a single turn. I just need to get the right distance. That looks pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. No. Not quite doable. Nudge. Water. I hesitated. And I paid the price with this guy on 10 HP. I was like, he's going to stay under there, and I was like, do I detonate early and then do the double tap, or no? I overthought it, and now I pay the price. But at least these guys are stood together, so that should be an easy TNT. What do you think they put in TNT to make it super? Top secret scientists put in their top secret ingredient that you're not meant to know about. That's what they do. But they never disclose what it is. Maybe it's I don't know, extra pig fat. At least it will smell nice when it explodes, right? Beautiful. Look at the explosion. Oh, I don't know why, but that is probably one of the most satisfying things in this game. When you're able to just disintegrate somebody. Explodes into a million pieces. It's so beautiful. Ouch. 24. I always find it weird as well that the this Commando has just the one machine gun. Why? Because I was thinking, you know, you can damage buildings, sure, but the damage output is fairly pitiful. Let's be honest. I mean, if it were a heavy machine gun, that's more understandable. I get why the hero only has one of those. But the light machine gun? ×1? Boring. We're going to turn ourselves around. Make sure we get ourselves... Actually, I might have destroyed the shelter. Or just... Yeah. I thought so. I placed that a little bit too close. I'd like more machine guns. Yeah, the alpha one was pretty deadly. The snap sound. It's like my mum slapping me with the mighty slipper. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the same in a lot of different cultures. Am I gonna have to rely on this, really? Ugh. My first medical dart. So can we bait him? I don't know. Wondering if we can bait the pillbox. I don't think we can. That's the first one, boys. Oh, he's out. That's wonderful. We can hijack that and basically win the game. Especially if this guy can deal damage onto his teammate. Yeah. That's what we want to see. Oh, lovely. Gets the beautiful kill. And I have a TNT to finish. Lovely jubbly. So that's mission 7 out the way. Just about. That was maybe a little bit too close for comfort. For mission 7 of all things. First med dart. Yeah, first med dart of the run. Chi Mule, I know. Gave us the victory. What a true Chad. Didn't even need the health. Just got to make sure that you plant the TNT close enough, Dr. Freeman. And we may as well get back in. Win the game in the pillbox. Now, mission 8, we've got that 50 HP health crate. We do have the medical tent if we really need it, but I think if we play it tactically, we should be alright. Sigma Mule. Okay, one more mission. One more mission and we will be the glorious hero. But it's on to the spying game, gentlemen. It's crazy how much faster you get through these missions too. With just the one pig, with just the one sort of amount of resources. But it's when we hit maybe mission... Not even 16, like mission 18 onwards is when it might get a bit spicy. Actually, what am I doing? What are you doing, Pin? Use your brain. Nudge. Alright, I mean, that kind of works too. We use the tree, and we hit this one. And... boop. Mission 19. Yeah, 21's going to be interesting too, but I think with the house there, it should be alright as well. Cool. Okay. Collision said, you can have both. And I was like, what? Why? And the bullet was like, because I want both. It was so powerful that it hit the tree and it hit me. Absolute Chad. Now, I should probably kill the medic. Just because I don't want him healing his teammate. I mean, I could just distract him, to be fair. Standing next to him should do it, really. I think this should be enough to kill him. Should be. Yeah, cool. But we grab the health, and... very nice, very nice. Tree shrapnel tactic. Yeah, I know. Just bounces back now. Nobody asked him for it, but he did it anyway. Decent detonation. Alright, we'll take the 18. He's one shot away. We can take him out next, and then it's the medic who, as long as he's still stood by the lake, should be dead as well. Nice and easy. Hey, Tim. A tree that could be shot through, I know. Absolute disaster from my Commando's perspective. Gruber was shot, and it ricocheted into his knee, and now his knee hurts. But he's getting his own back on the med. God damn. The explosion takes so long. Mission 8 is done in the blink of an eye. We move on to 9, which will also be done in the blink of an eye. So maybe it was hard mode that would have been a bit more interesting. Nah, but even if it were, like... we still have a hero right now. We don't even need to get the other airstrike. It's my French dudes again. The French cowards that have scarpered to the hills into this remote little farming hill village thing. Oh, I do have to get a medal, so I guess I have to do something. But do I, though? Do I take the same approach? What do you want me to do, chat? Gruber used to be an adventurer like you. Until exactly. He knows it. Do I get the medal, even though it means nothing? We're not going to try and 100% this, are we? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. All due respect. I'm going to and I'm going to stress the word try. Try not to cheese the airstrike as much as I can, because I know that becomes kind of stale gameplay. But I guess if it gets the kills in the time of crisis, then why not? There we go. Pyro's dealt with. We can actually end this in the next turn as well. You did hard AI ranking on the PC version. Did I do hard AI? I think I did hard AI. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I need to do a hard mode run of some sort. Even if it is just playing through the game at some point. But I'm going to try and get up here and hit that dude. Hit M-Chian over there because I should be able to take him out in one hit. Although he is on the edge. That's fine. He's a crispy critter. Boop. Game. Thank you. Cool, and we'll just finish with a cluster. Nice! So, simple mission 9. Who needs a medal? Not me. Gruber is too cool for that. He has too many medals on his chest, comrade. Too many medals for him to deal with. And mission 9 is done. Mission 10 should be simple too. I'm not going to use the wall climb. I'm going to use the jetpack because that's how the pros do it. All right, see you later, Bobby. Enjoy your evening, my friend. Returned home after the movie. Watched Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. The rating of the film, as always, overstated by points. Interesting. Interesting maneuvers. Ungentlemanly Warfare. I think I saw the trailer for that. I think I did. How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? We're going to take this off for a bit because my head is it's getting a little bit hot. But we move on to bangers and mash. Shut up, music. Do it the true way. Who needs wall climbs? I'll only use the wall climbs when we get to mission 19. How about that? How about them apples? How about them apples, huh? Would you like to take a 1,000-pound shell hit to the... Oh, okay. Alright, give me an artillery. I'll take it. Somebody make that a meme. It's like AI gunner has the full capacity and strength of a full health artillery pistol. Pistol that he then misses too. Beautiful. Oh hey Pin, nice to see you, buddy. I know. Crazy, right? Nice. See you later, pal. He's down. New strat unlocked, exactly. Damage the artillery, get him out of there, pinch it for yourself. Way more fun. Who needs a super TNT? And then... Okay, I thought he was going to hit his buddy, but never mind. We'll take him out anyway. Or do we poison him? Do we... No, that's just meaning it. Let's just end his suffering. End it here and now. I'm still rusty. Still rusty. Still rusty with artilleries. Yeah, sure, it was calculated. Perfect placement. Nah. Somebody go make that meme though. Go to meme generator. Make it happen. I want to see that on Twitter first thing tomorrow morning. Doing my work for me here. Beautiful shot. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful connection. That is going in the top 10 plays of the AI League. And then I should be able to hit him from here because I think that's about just short. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. If I can get a full 60 on him, he'll be dead. What a traitor, I know. AI is doing the work for me. Absolute mad lad. Ooh. There, see, it's all coming together. First shot was calculated, he even collected the TNT. All he did in that. French fried -1. Okay, buddy. I'll put you out of your misery. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. I can't die, so might as well. You cannot break me! Jesus, he went down a long way. Dramatic. Faceplant, yeah. Straight on his head. Shell straight down. Alright, well, Australasia's done, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. Mental. On to Trotsville. Mr. Bean play Hogs of War. Here and now. That reminds me of War of the Worlds.
God, everything is...
Sorry, I've heard Grimly like 1,000 times recently because I have been going through the sound files. Yeah, no. Not in the mood. But yeah, Here and Now, that reminds me of War of the Worlds. There's a quotation from that. That was it. I would give my life to the Martians here and now. Do. Jeff Wayne, anybody? Let's go. One of those anime shots where the character lashing each other and you don't know who. Yeah. You did a little bit, but I got the point. Yeah, don't worry. Now I need like an AI meme of that. Not an AI meme. What am I talking about? I need an anime meme of that with the panels and everything. Alley-oop. Detonation was a tad bit early, but we'll take. We take. What are you doing? I don't understand. Just gonna go for the corner dude instead. Nice. Hey, raid until just now. Really? You've only just got that. To be fair, it did take me a while too. I was like, hair? Right? Then you realise. When you see the gap. When you see the poison gap. You see that prick's face when he saw the gap? Any Sopranos fans in here? Welcome. Grupa has the makings of a varsity athlete. Yeah, happy birthday, ADB. It's that time again. The meme continues to live. Hit the blimp! Hit the blimp! Ah. Oh. One time you want the blimp to protect you. It does the exact opposite. Jeez. What am I on? 103. Okay. Did he move? Wait, where did this guy go? Did I kill him? No, I didn't kill him. Okay. Alright. Yeah, screw it. Just stop playing with your food pin and just deal the damage. So I could jetpack him, I could nudge him, but no, just TNT him. I thought he was going to collect the medal for a second. A brief moment. 20 years in the can. I wanted money cut. I compromised. I ate grilled cheese off the radiator. Good old Phil and his compromise. Proceeds to be... What was it? It just gets headshot in the parking lot. Like, why? What did Phil do to you? He spent 20 years in the can, don't you know? You mess with the pipers. Alright, we'll let him wander. He might make it and shoot me with the sniper rifle. All I can think about is Sopranos now. I need to rewatch that. I binge watched the entire thing in one go. Not in one night, obviously, because that's insane, but yeah. I just seem to do that a lot with TV shows. Like recently, I've been watching The X-Files, which absolutely terrified me as a kid. But I watch it now and I'm like, what the fuck was I even scared of? Besides that one episode, I think it's Home, on season... It's either season 2 or season 4. Yeah, that shit was cursed. But everything else is just like, gee, Scully. Could be aliens. Mulder, I don't think it's aliens. The science doesn't say so. And then she like she actually sees a UFO. Like, I've seen it, but I still don't believe it. Or it's like she sees it in one episode, and then the next episode she's like, it's as if it never happened, and you're like, where's the continuation? You make no sense. And I do still have the airstrike, but we're good for now. Hey, Stealthy. I'm just rambling about X-Files. You seen it? I even watched the movies. First one, pretty good. Second one, freaking terrible, man. It was like watching just a terrible episode of X-Files. It was just not worth it. Not worth your time. Not worth anyone's time. I'm gonna... let's get this... Do the math, do the math, do the math. Doesn't matter, just chop him, who cares? Just got him. And then, I don't know, I'll try and hit him with a bazooka with, you know, a little bit of damage. 30 to 39 will do. Poison gas. Every time, man. Hit your friend. Haha. He almost did as well. No, he did. Does that help me? Or does that make things worse? I think it makes things worse mathematically. Because now I can chop him again, but I have no weapons that can really help there. So I'm just going to leave him be. Let's go deal with the rest of them. Not helpful at all. The other guy is over there. So I'm going to stay here and I'll just calmly deal with his friend. Who I've already lost track of. Alright. Stop messing around. Sliced and diced. Dice is the best character in Lethal League, confirmed. I mean, the fact that he has a table tennis racket as his weapon of choice, like, that's just beautiful. The connections you can get on those hits, and then changing the direction of the ball. Damn. It's been a long time since I played Lethal League, or Lethal League Blaze. It's a good game though. Would recommend. I'm going to use the airstrike because I can't be asked to deal with the armor on his hide. Get him out and then it should just be a one tap, hopefully. But how's everybody doing? Tell me about your day. Tell me about your week. It's Wednesday. Not much really goes on a Wednesday. And yeah, solo mod is here. The true solo mod. I think this weekend I'll make all of the necessary adjustments to the other files. Thanks for the free airstrike. Probably the weapon I need the least at this point. What if it's a special ops though? What are you going to give me? Place your bets. Chat what we thinking. Airframe, special ops or airstrike? You got 20 seconds. What are we thinking? Special ops? Place your money. Put your money where your mouth is, chat. Special ops says hub dub. What are we thinking, boys? Have to use whatever it is? Okay, you're on. Airframe. Ooh. Everyone's got special ops going on, okay. Okay, that's how we do it. Candyman called it, so I gotta use it. I was hoping it was suicide. I mean, that would have been funny too, but meh. And it only did the 50. That was kind of all that was needed anyway. GG's on those who called it. That's the end of mission 11, and finally we can make the joke in the next mission. Any hello fans in the chat? That's all I've been watching today. I've been gaining inspiration for certain things that I shall not talk about. But that's also what spurred on the whole Gruber thing. I was like, who could I play as? And who could I name my character? Because I was like, I could name it as me, but that's kind of boring. So I went with Gruber, and we move on to mission 12. or come with me. The French guys again. So they come back around so fast. God damn it. Again, I know I do this every stream, but just thank you everyone for joining so far. Things are going pretty well. And we can jump and take a ride in our little tank. Although I don't actually want this tank, I want the other one. So I'm going to harass the enemy. You know, Allo Allo was kind of where I learnt to do those kind of accents. So French, German specifically. Less so Italian, but you know, that kind of gave the sort of Britishy Italian stereotype, you know, just the ending everything in A's, and what a mistake I make, and that kind of thing. So, ooh, that's perfect. And then the follow-up. Lovely, that was beautiful. But yeah, just the different kinds of French accents that were done by different people sort of broadened my perspective of how you could do that accent. And of course, you know, there's many other influences too. You know, TF2, The Spy, Hogs, obviously. Hogs was technically #1. Learning from Mark Silk and Rick Mail. Just their tones of voice as well are roughly within my kind of range. Tanks are everything. Yes, exactly. And these are kind of voices that I do on the daily as well. Like the French one. Yeah, French is purely based around, you know, Bastille, Sanglier, that kind of get a message to the others. We will fight on. We will poison our own pigs. Then you have the kind of gruffledness of Gerard, you know. My belly hangs like a sack. It's not so good because my voice is a bit tired. I should probably drink some water. Always asked questions. Why the hell is if you bite enemy with a tank, you miss your turn, your round, but enemy can bite you with a tank and he can continue? That is a very good question, my friend. It's... the tank is poison. I'll answer the question in just a moment. I'm pretty sure that enemies... I'm pretty sure their turn does end when they hit you, no? Because that's the general function of the tank. So all turns should end. So if it's different for AI, maybe it's a different vehicle? I could be wrong. There's still things about this game that I... Oh my god, what is this? Yes, that was like 16 damage. It's fine, everything's kind of a mess in this corner anyway. A bit of Irish. Oh, well, for that, you have to go to Father Ted. Father Ted and the Fat Show. The Fat Show had some good Irish voices. That's a nice field, sir. The drainage in the lower field, sir. You know, things like that. And Hogs as well, you know, Hogs has got the Irish accents in there too. Where am I going? I was going to the other tank. The other tank, my friend. This one, because it's taken the least amount of damage, yes, and it still has an airburst. Which I would like to place onto the other enemy spy, but my aim is ass this evening. I cannot hit anything for shit. That was roughly in the same place again. Ugh. Air, bruh. He did not bruh me with the air just now. What is going on here? Just why? Now you've just made it worse for everybody. See? See what you made me do? That's okay, I think. To be sure, to be sure. It just makes me think of that scene. Just down with this sort of thing. Careful now. Yeah, there's a lot of influences. It's one of those things where you don't know your influences until someone asks you that question, and you're like, oh yeah, actually, it's this guy and then this guy and so on and so forth. Like, there's two sides to it. There's the character voices, you know, where you over dramatize certain words in a certain accent, and then there's the actual way of doing the accent, where you the mouth movements and the what's the like a voice coach, where you study the mouth position, the tongue position, all those kind of things. The things I find really fascinating are the similarities of certain accents, especially ones that are like the transatlantic accent, like that kind of like I guess posh American. I bloody love those ones. Oh, perfect, 30 HP. So many years of playing this brilliant game, and I'm still laughing when thanks. Like Tom Hanks, yeah, just pew, pew. 3 HP. God dang. Yeah, there's a lot of voices that I want to do on my second channel, which you should be able to find in the channel section on this channel. If you hop on over to it, you'll see my face. That's how you know it's my voice acting channel. So I dump all my voice worky stuff on there, whether it be just for fun or whether it be actual professional stuff that I've done. So let's see, he's on 57. How much is this? 57? Oh, he's on 56. I cannot read. Alright, we're just gonna bump him. Take that, you damn filthy swine. There comes the airstrike. Hit me with the pistol, please. Oh, that works too, actually. Because now we have a gigantic bomb, which I'm actually going to... I'm going to place it here. So we can hopefully get the skip turn on that guy. I'm then going to stand over here. And we will get the snipey snipe on the tank. Oh, I killed the other guy in the process. So we kill one, still gain the skip. We'll take it. Tank stare. Cool. What a great shot. You guys see that? No, me neither. I kind of forgot how much this guy's on. Didn't he take like a crazy amount of damage earlier? Let's just hit him with this. He should be dead? Okay, not quite. He's on 43. I should really pay attention to the numbers. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Okay. Maybe should have thought about that. Here's to you. And the airstrike that's incoming for my ass. Maybe not. Alright, well we can leave him there because we've got a skip turn on our hands. Oh, we don't want to heal the tank. We want to hit it. I can't remember how much the other guy's on that's in here. So... he should be dead. There's the medal. Not that we need it. He's not even dead. Eh. How much health do you want? 28. Okay. Okay. We go for the head jumps. We do a clean run here. 3 clean head jumps. That's what I'm after. 1. 2. And a 3. And we'll throw some poison of our own. And that should be mission 12, where we utilize those tanks quite nicely. Yeah, Spy didn't feel like it. He picked up that crazy weaponry and was like, I'll save it. I'll save it for a rainy day, but I think it was more the AI taking pity on me, which they... Wait, how much health am I on? 111, so yeah, technically I could have died, so... One of those instances of... the AI realized I probably would have died if the airstrike were used, which was deemed not fair, so they were like, okay, goodbye. My planet needs me. Goodbye. On to the can opening mission, which, yet again, should be faster than normal, seeing as every turn we'll be able to use the wonderful anti-P mines. Let me at 'em. So we're going to fly there just because it's quick and simple. And the less time the enemy spends in the pillboxes, the better, to be honest. I don't need that absolute nonsense going on with the shooty and the low frames. Screw that noise. I'm also going to collect the health for the hell of it. Seeing as it's the closest one, we don't need the other one that's in the other corner. It's too far away. And that's kind of our reserve backup, should we need it, but 75 HP gunners should be fine for us to take care of. I mean, you think about all the things that this mission throws at you. But yeah, okay, you've got the pillboxes, but it does eventually drop in the 2 corner airstrikes. This game's got me pointing like Paulie. Just the 2 fingers, like, you know. Yo! Alright, there's one down. I'm pretty sure we can chain them. So if I put one on one, one on the other, they should detonate, but that doesn't always happen. If it's not close enough in, then it won't detonate, it'll just hide itself. Whoa, okay. Thank you, tree. I am the friend of the tree. Most often lives to save the day. Yeah, exactly. That's how we do. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the singles. It's one of those where, because I'm planting 2, one of them should detonate. And I'm pretty sure it's the first one that you plant that definitely detonates, but I could be wrong here. Or just neither of them. It's very inconsistent. Because I've had it previously where it has worked. Ooh, imagine if he undershoots and he somehow detonates the mine. Damn. It was worth a go. Alright, well, surely on this attempt, so long as I avoid the mine itself. Right? Yeah. I'm curious. No, I don't have the right angle. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Well, surely if one of them moves, right, it will trigger it. Sometimes it does. It should disable them, I think. Hacks. The hacks! Gravity Cat is not amused. Alright, for the lower ones... Actually, no. We'll just use this. Utilize the free pillbox, my friends. If I can remember how to aim and hold L1 at the same time. This potato is for you! Oh, come on. Husky's voice takes a lot of effort. It didn't trigger anything. What is this? So sad, so sad. Now I need to go do head jumps. Head jump time, boys. This is how we do it. And we have to because this guy needs to take the damage. Please. His hat is too large. I cannot get the head jump. Please. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna abandon said pillbox. Just go for the cluster for now. You want to overthrow it slightly so he remains in place. Then get him with the destruction of his own pillbox. Oh, and the fall damage. I think he's definitely dead. Little insight there. Developer insight. That pig is dead, confirmed. Double kill with the head jump. What is this mod? Actual kinda interested. Might try it. Well, it's not out yet, my friend, but it will be for all available official languages for Hogs. So that includes English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian coming out within the next few days. If you want to play other Hogs mods, then head on over to hogsofwar.org/workshop, where you'll find all of the latest available Hogs of War mods for both the PlayStation on emulator and for the PC version on either GOG.com or on Steam. Would recommend. I'm just gonna... I want to like shoot it into that gap so that it triggers the mine. Then we get a gigantic explosion. Anything? Nada. So yeah, the anti-P mines are a bit pointless trying to do the one-on-one, but whatever. That's from full damage. Yeah, me too. It is yet another satisfying sound. Yeah, with the super shotgun as well. It's pretty good. We still have 4 of them, so at least we can take out the one guy that is being too stubborn to get out of his own damn pillbox. I guess it would make more sense, yeah, for me, if you're planting just one of them, to plant it from the front. Because obviously that's the front part that, you know, is more likely to rotate over it. And I think in those instances, the AI will recognize that the mine is there, so they're more likely to jump out. Whereas with this guy, my mines are placed essentially behind the pillbox. I've been damaged by 80 now, so I am going to have to fall back onto the reserve health, but that's okay. You just got to play it safe. And I think the other... Whoa, that was close. I think the other guy should be out of heavy machine guns by now, so yeah. And I think I'm going to go for the snipe, because there is a pig on 39 HP, which is kind of a magic number. Yeah. So as long as I can get it on target. And I've missed. GG's. You had one job, Pin. That was to snipe on target. That's a good shot, to be fair. For an AI. Right. The second attempt. Foot? Foot. That was too close. Hello, Mr. Nicholas. It's going much faster than we expected. Much faster. Not that I've been speeding anything up or anything. But Mr. Nicholas, the other good news is that this mod will be releasing for Frontliner as well, because it's quite easy for me to just delete spawns and then create a build than fully modding something. But in future, as I have mentioned, I do want to make all of previous Pins mods available for other languages, but I'm not going to put a specific time limit on when those will be out. They'll just be out when I have time to do them, so probably not until after Lardcore, maybe before then. Maybe I'll feel generous and do it over Christmas, who knows. But either way. Yeah, I know that a lot of the community are going to have more fun with this probably on the harder missions, but I just wanted to have a play around on normal mode at least and see what's what. That guy should be dead. Should be. Cool. Now with this guy jumping out, do we say screw it and just use the... How many, man? I thought we'd used them all by now. He's just too stubborn. And I'm on 8 HP. GG all round. Disgusting. Whoopsie daisy. Self-heal for the win. Cheese it, man. Cheese it. Now jump out, you stubborn... Thank you. Snowski, it had to be. For the proletariat, for sure. Serves you right. I have been bailed out so many times so far. Spy with the airstrike, and now this guy. Pillbox came in clutch at the end. I did not deserve to win, but I will take it. If I can just get him. Yeah, pretty classic AI behavior, no? Well, that's 13 out the way. On to 14. And this should be a doozy. Because we don't even need to keep the distance. I can grab the 100 HP. Take a airburst crate for the hell of it. And yeah, MVP Pillbox for sure, man. He came in clutch right when we needed him. MVP of the season at this rate. Just again, I'm still sad about those anti-P mines. Why, oh why could they not just detonate? They had one job, and they failed miserably. I'm sick of that music. I blame speedrunning. Just constantly having to reset. Reset the run, reset the run, reset the run. Da 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 da. Rings around in my head like crazy. On the square off, when they jump on the roof for the box which under the roof, they do it again and again, shot and fly to the river. I see. Yeah, there are some funky positions on square off for sure, and some insta-kill positions as well, as Mr. Nicholas can fill you in on the details. Very good. That's okay. When is Lardcore coming out? The same question over and over again, my friends. I will repeat my answer. Lardcore will come out when it's ready. But what I can say is that it's still in the works. I'm constantly working on it around the clock. Except for now when I'm streaming. But yeah, as I've mentioned previously, when we have the necessary dates or time period or whatever for Lardcore and release dates and yada yada, the community will be the first to know. But until then, we are keeping our heads down and getting on with the job at hand. Yes. Goodbye. It was nice knowing him, was it? Explosion! Explosions everywhere. And he does deal the damage. Is there any consensus on how good the other languages are? I can't imagine people would still play them for nostalgia if they were terrible. Well, my friend, you greatly underestimate the other communities. for they are just as proud of their versions as we are of our English ones. And that goes for the voice actors as well. So, the only thing I can comment on that is that, you know, sound quality-wise, they could do with a bit of tweaking. Which I'm hoping to do. How did I not kill him there? Oh, I did. Nice. But yeah, all the other languages, Spanish, French, German, you'll find that there are quite a lot of English players that play those versions too. I personally haven't, because, you know, my go-to is my own language, but yeah, over the last 5 years of building this community, seeing all of the other players from around the world show the passion that they have done for their respective version of the game, it's been quite eye-opening, and it's something that I've you know, tried to hammer home as much as possible to the rest of the team on just how important those versions are, because they're Hogs. Ooh, there we go. Hogs does not exist just in the English language sphere. No way. Like, Frontschweine was incredibly popular in Germany, as were the rest. I mean, if you had to order them... Ooh, Minefield bailing me out. That's my third bailout of the entire run so far. Christ. Yeah, if you had to put them in order of popularity, I'd be curious to see the stats. I think I'd probably put Frontschweine in second. In fact, it might have been more popular in Germany than it was in the UK. I could just be talking out my arse, but you never know. I'm getting the god look. Yeah, I know. I thought I was toast. Thought I was done for, my friend. Oh, see, I want to stand here, but then I risk being pushed down there. When I could just TNT him, but there's no fun in that. When you can machine gun him through the wall. See? And now he should shoot me, or at least try to. And then we'll all laugh because of how terrible it was. Nice. Still makes me laugh to this day. Yeah, let's just poison gas. Nice. That's mission 14 done. Nice and clean. Bailed out by the mines. Somebody keep tally. Better not listen to the Russian voices of Hogs. Yeah, those are the ones that I deliberately haven't mentioned because they are not official. Those were done by the Russian community, I guess. Was in the top 5. Oh, wow. Oh, welcome back, Bobby. Bobby's secretly watching. He said goodbye, but he was really here the whole time. Localization was very good for Frontschweine. Definitely more of a casual community compared to what we see in the Discord. That's also interesting. I did not know that. Yes, hello again. Yeah, the Russians, those pesky Russians, man. They took the build, or whatever build. They took a version of the English one, and then just modified it to their liking. Which is why when you do see it, if it hasn't had the voices imported into it, there'll be Russian names, but they'll be in English voices. So, yeah. Can't speak for Italians, I know you can, Angelo. 70% of the success. Indeed. Very much so. Every version kind of giving its own twist on things. And that's another thing that I am constantly trying to hammer home with Lardcore is just that mindset of how each language has its own sense of humour. Only 3? What is that? Every language does its own thing in its own way, but it maintains that same core message of let's all poke fun at each other in the way that people from that country understand, right? Because we all have different senses of humor. You know, to me, if you're from Germany, you know, stereotypically you're very what's the word? Your sense of humor is very dry. I don't know why, but to me the stereotypes are more towards Germany, like in terms of kind of how I view, you know, X population. Like, to me, I don't really have. I'm getting bailed out by trees. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with it. Basically, we all have our own stereotypes of each other, and Hogs kind of meshes those together. And I'm excited for Lardcore to be able to have all of those languages in one game, rather than like, we have the French version, we have the Italian version. No, you can just flick an option, hopefully, and change a language, which in turn then change the voices, and so on and so forth. Ooh, talk about dodging the dodging the explosions, Jesus. Not only that, but they made 4 versions. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Bobby. They went and did their own thing. Because the Russians didn't get their own version, they just did it themselves. Which, I mean, you know, I can't really say anything against that, because that's technically what I did, right? Before I got officially involved in Lardcore, that's what I was doing with modding. I was poking all the right people, getting the tools necessary to make something, because that's what I really wanted to do, and still want to do. Hence, solo mod. But solo mod, I'm calling it a mod, but it's it sounds so shallow calling it a mod, because all I've done is just deleted the other spawns. But I guess it counts, right? Mentioned growing community over the last 5 years. Has the online Hogs of War community been active since the days of the PS1, or has it had a renaissance in the last few years? Well, before I joined the Discord, the Hogs of War community Discord, how it is now, it used to be purely based around speedrunning. Caster, who of course you may know, was the one who originally invited me into said server, where I then set up my base of operations, effectively. And when I joined, it was like, I think it was less than 100 people, I'm pretty sure. And that's when it kind of clicked in my head of like, right, Discord, you know, the stars aligned, and it was like, you know, this piece of software is being used more and more by people. I had been using Discord previously. In fact, I should probably actually let me check. When have I been a member of Discord since? Let's see. How do I view myself? So I've been a member of Discord since January 20th, 2016. And I joined the Hog server on the 29th of January 2019. So how? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. So back then, I guess I was still doing TF2 videos, TF2 live commentaries, that kind of thing. Is it just this guy? I haven't even been paying attention. I think so. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh, Phoenix! Buddy, another $5, thank you, man. Now I can get 2 packs of sausages. It's wonderful. Wonderful news. Thank you, man. Heading to sleep. Great stream, great shenanigans, and luck. Keep the community alive. Cheers, buddy. Have a good sleep, man. And I guess I'll see you in the next stream / video, but sweet dreams. Dream of conquering Sorstrelasia with just 1 pig. I know you can do it. I have faith. I have faith in ye. But yeah, to get back to the original point, it was originally a speedrunning server, so it had been thriving in its own kind of realm. But as for the wider community, yeah, I don't know. I think it's how it is now, in that there was just, you know, pockets of fans and fans of Hogs that had always been there, but they just never had a place to settle. You know how every game these days has a website, or it has social media, or it has, you know, just a place that they can go to in order to I'm still distracted by the the donation. Again, thank you, Phoenix.
The island of Trollsville.
Again, I use TF2 as the biggest example, and that was kind of the framework that I used to create the Hogs website. If you go and look at hogsawar.org, it looks suspiciously similar to teamfortress.com, or whatever the website is. But I use that as the template because, I don't know, it felt like the right way of doing things. We have we have classes of our own. They have information that players need to know, and it was just that constant need to create these spaces. So if you don't use Discord, then at least you've got the Hogs of War website to subscribe to and find the news of the community there, which I do need to update. I do need to post a new blog about something. I've got a few ideas, so those will be coming in the next few days. I might use this week actually to post a new blog. Yeah, so over time, over the last when did I make the website? Yeah, it's been like the last sort of 3 years or so that kind of developed all these little nuggets of places. So the Discord's continued to grow on its own. Like, I haven't needed to do anything other than to link it in the description below. Haven't really advertised my own social media that much because I only really, other than obviously YouTube, I only really use Twitter. And even then I'm just posting random rambles. So, yeah. Now, when I joined, I was purely a PC purist. Yes, you were. You were purely a PC Windows 7 purist. Which I was too, to be fair, because that's where my modding technically started. Gonna grab the Super TNT, which I always forget about. Lieutenant Gruber will grab the Super TNT. And we should be set in here for the rest of the round. I know there's a speedrun strat where you can finish this in like 2 turns, but that would be too easy. Nowadays, I have opened up a little bit. Yes, you have. Hogs of War players go to their site for sure. Well, you say that. I mean, the website is still getting subscribed to, like, on the daily, which is great because, you know, I get a notification through an email of like, this person has subscribed. And it is a constant influx of new people, which is awesome. The thing I find most interesting is it shows me their email address. So I can see, obviously, the bit on the end of the domain to see where they were from. And there's been a healthy mix. Lovely jabbly. Learned English because games were not translated in my country. Electronic Pig, where are you from originally? I mean, that's quite an achievement. To have learned an entire language because of games. I mean, I commend your ability, good sir. Do we poison? I think I'm going to poison. Poison one of them, so at least we can gain a skip turn later on. He's too far away from the health crate. He might walk to it, but I think we can stop him before then. Oh, Sty. Sorry, I can't read. The text is so small on my phone. That's my excuse. Other platforms I use, such as Facebook, Giphy. I mean, I use GIFs all the time, but I just use them via the social media that I'm using anyway, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're less common. Yeah, I mean, LinkedIn, yeah, I use that too for work, I guess. Yeah, other than, I mean, Facebook as well. So all the sort of common social media, so Instagram. Oh, Paul. Guys, these donations. This is not what I was expecting this evening. But thank you, man. Cheers for the info. I just played solo on my PS1. Well, now you can play with just one pig. It's great. As soon as it's ready. It's cooking in the oven. This is technically my first playtest of solo mode. So you're seeing things in real time as to whether or not they work, which they should do, because the game should function, really. But thank you, man. Let's celebrate their third... Wait, what? Let's celebrate their third super on the live stream. That was... What? What is... What? I don't know. Can I like it? I liked it. There you go. Yeah. Can I like the other ones? I can. Oh. I'm learning stuff. See, I've never received tips before on live streams. So when they pop up, I'm like, what is this? Insanity. Pure insanity, my friend. What just happened? Oh, he did collect the health. What a clever little pig. Now he's gonna fucking die. Yeah, 60. In that case, when my pig remembers how to jump. Oh wait, no, I used the last one, didn't I? Okay, we're gonna take a chance. Take a chance on me. Take a chance with dropping ourselves on the other one. And fingers crossed we're okay. Finland? Whoa! That's the same as Iron Fox. Do you know Iron Fox? Iron Fox is a good man. He's pretty good at Hogs. If you haven't heard of him, then you're crazy. Unless you secretly are Iron Fox, and you're just not telling me. We had it in school, but I definitely learned 90% more from games. That's crazy, man. That's so cool. Always wanted to go to Finland. Might be a little bit short. Yeah, 45 is decent. Crazy boy. Here's me just like, guys, solo mod, it's great. I'm in the artillery, chilling. Just using up all the resources while I try and snipe gunners from afar, and they all just drop in. Iron Fox is the 4K man. He is indeed. He is indeed. I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to try poison on this guy instead. Tried it on the other one, didn't work. He collected the health. Just got that guy. If that was a little bit lower, it would have missed. Dr. Freeman. Should I do the monologue again? Tell me, chat. Yes or no is in chat. G-Man monologue or no? So try and get the splash damage. 36. What is this? Finland has nice reindeers and beautiful country. Yes, I hear the reindeer taste quite nice. Gordon Freeman. Ooh, okay. Alright, we finally get to use a shock shell. Please? That's too short. I had one job, and I still couldn't do it properly. Still couldn't bring him down to less than... Whatever, at least he dies in the next turn. Ooh, I thought he was going to slip. He was like a little bit too close. A little bit far away. Gordon Freeman. I only discovered there was a Hogs community when the Kickstarter appeared. Interesting. I'm always curious to see where people came from. Not country, but... Well, country's interesting, but... Yeah, specifically how you found us is always an interesting stat. Alright, so he's gonna die. There's the other dude in the other corner. It's on 22. He's on 15, so we just need to deal with the dude in the far corner. He's tucked away over there. Oh, he's on 22. Okay, so... Should... Oh, see, that's also a tricky one. We use the mine. Don't use this one enough. Oh, I mean, at least I've got a better view of him now, right? So, next shot should be able to get the full 60. Okay. Drop. Nice. Mines? Yeah. Oh, well, at least it boosted him up, right? Gave us a better viewing spot. They know too much. Yes, they do. Gordon Freeman. Chat is Gordon Freeman confirmed. Time, Dr. Freeman. Nah, that was terrible. The time bit was okay, but the Gordon Freeman bit was awful. Is it really that time again? Do I have one more? No, I don't. Alright, we're going to... I'm going to cheese it, because I can't be asked to walk over there. I found you because I'd love to see this game brought back so people can maybe stream matches, tournaments, can you imagine? Yeah, well, I mean, we've discussed the idea of like a Hogs prize before, Gordon Freeman, but we've tried to keep any kind of cash prize out of the league so far, just because it's we don't want to base it around that. We want the enthusiasm of players to come just purely from, you know, learning the game, getting to know it, and okay, if you win, oh, should we do it again, guys? Place your bets, chat. Whatever it is, we have to use it. See, you get it. You get it. Let's just say your hour has come again. Yeah. Airstrike, boring. It seems as if you've only just arrived, but... No, that's not right. That's not right. Up the hill. Nice. I have... That was a perfect moment for that, actually. I've taken the liberty of choosing for you. Cool. We got there in the end. 16's out the way, 17 should be a breeze. Let's hope so. I've received some interesting offers for your services. Should have soup and tea. I mean, yeah. Sometimes it's better just to watch them sneeze and die. I cannot close my report until every loose end has been tied up. The biggest embarrassment has been Black Mesa facility, but I think that has taken care of itself. Quite so. Welcome to the Isle of Swill. Does anyone know if you can clean the PS1 disc? Got a lot of scratches. Yeah, you want to take the bottom portion of your t-shirt and you want to rub the disc with it, nice, you know, in round circular motions. That way the scratches will remain, but it should still work. That's my tried and true tested method anyhow. Shut up. We don't need that music. I eat cheese off the radiator. I grilled cheese off the radiator. I can't say the other one because it's YouTube. But you know the one I mean. You know the one I'm talking about. Like this one's the easy one, but I know I need to take care of the one on the far left. We're going to do it this way anyway, I don't care. I think there are services to get them cleaned. Yes, see, Bobby knows. Bobby knows what to do. I haven't actually checked my disc. I don't actually know where my disc is. Where my copy of the game is. It might be somewhere in the living room, I don't know. I hope so. Or did I put it in my safety box? I can't remember. Okay, he's fine. message on my monitor again. It's like, would you like to shut down? No. I'm still using it. I tried that, but it only gets you so far. That's true. That is true. I hear you. So we take care of this bad boy. And we can lose all our medals. No, okay. I thought it would trigger it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's if you destroy the top one first and then do the bottom one. Sometimes it just does it when it feels like it. Grimly did not feel like yelling at us today. Is he going to go and collect my medal? He's on his way. Just got to go up the hill. You can do it, get the medal. Take it, I don't need it. Boo. He bailed. He bailed, man. Now I am going to deal with you both by place your bets. Do I have time to make it across and deal damage? I don't think I do. If I hadn't wasted that 10 seconds. Yeah, medals technically can be taken by the enemy. They won't go for them themselves, but if they happen to be blasted into them, then they will by default collect them. So, alright, let's use every second available here. Oh, I already used my... Wait, no I didn't. What is this? Use every second available. Start throwing, go up the hill. Lovely. No, not so lovely, but whatever, he's dead. We got both medals. Let's pretend we collected them. No. If the AI collects them, then you lose the medal. Which is unfortunate. But I don't really care in my case. Didn't even need to heal. So I figured as long as we dealt that damage on the previous turn, we should be okay, because he's now down to 34. So just need to make this a clean snipe. Right in the bollocks, laddie. See you later. And we move on to 19. This is where things get spicy. This is where you separate the piglets from the boars. That sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, see, Bobby knows. Oh, did I say 19? I meant 18. Alright, well, 18 should be a breeze. Gruber has this one covered. I will not be discovered by the enemy spies. Our courageous spies have located the enemy's secret intelligence headquarters, the home of their most accomplished agents. We must move swiftly to bring these treacherous hogs to justice. Raise the building to the ground, but we do not have time for that. We only have time to speedrun the murder of all of the spies in the area. Whilst collecting all the health, of course. So my playthrough, my method of play was always to go for this guy first. And then I watched Candyman's run and I was like, oh, that's kind of a nice way of doing it. But at least I nudged him down. Yeah, Bobby, you already know why. Will the pig's dialogue be copied directly into Hardcore? Yes, it will. Effectively. It's one of those things of, if we have time to, then we'll remaster it. But bearing in mind that there are roughly 8,000 files worth of VO for every single language. And it's one of those where if you remaster one of them, or, you know, clean up one of them, you kind of have to do the others too. So for one person to do that is It's gonna be a wee bit painful. No, what are you doing? Use your brain. All right. Oh my god. Oh, it's okay. Why? What? That's one thing that annoys me. Like, you collect it and it doesn't put it back in the same place. It then puts it at the bottom of the inventory, which I suppose makes sense. But when your brain is wired to do a certain button press, I prefer the old method. Thank you, I appreciate it. My accents are... to me, they sound kind of shite. But I guess the more you do them, the more you enjoy it. Plus, there's a plethora of Scottish accents to follow. Not just in Hogs, but I mean, I've been playing Wolfenstein 2 recently. And obviously, I let Fergus live in that one. I mean, you kind of have to, right? He's kind of the more interesting companion person. I'm losing track of where the pigs are. Don't be afraid as well in Hogs to use every second that you have available. Everyone always gets so spooked. There we go. That's roughly where we need it to be. Could be the alpha menu. Bobby just loves that alpha, man. Shit. I do have an idea planned for an upcoming video where I play Hogs, but I play it as Chucky, because that's kind of the one of the main voices that I enjoy doing from Hogs. So you know the American pig Chucky. Of course, Bobby does. I'm not talking to you, Bobby. I know you know, but everybody else doesn't know. Like taking candy from a kid. Well, now the mud's gonna fly. See, my voice is tired because we're streaming. So it would normally be that little bit lower. Normally as well, I find that sometimes with voice acting, if I want to hit a certain tone of voice, then during recordings, like first thing in the morning are great, because you have that like morning voice, where I'm just like 2 octaves lower than normal. It's fun. It's good fun. Yeah, actually, we'll keep him there. We'll go for his buddy instead, who is just where I need him to be. 18 plus. All the oh, okay, that was the guy I hit previously. I thought it might have been. This is why you pay attention to the video game. But at least he's disintegrated. The morning grave. Oh, the morning gravel. Again, I can't read. I thought that L was an extra exclamation point. The morning grave! But what about the morning gravy? That'd be fucking lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, Joey Bob. Sorry, John Boy. Bobby, I can't read, man. There can only be one winner. Me! In this case, that is technically true. But I will need to cure my poison very soon. Been playing a lot of games recently, now that I think about it. I finished Wolfenstein 2. I finished 2 of the main quests for Fallout New Vegas, which I did for Mr. House, of course, and then I did for Yes Man. I'm still kind of partway through Fallout 3. It's a lot more gritty, and I hate how it's like way more subway based. It's not fun. I do not like it. Like the world feels a lot more constricted compared to New Vegas. I prefer the open. Even though you can see in certain areas on New Vegas that it's kind of open areas of nothingness and there's just death claws everywhere, it still feels like you have that freedom. But in 3, it's just you're so squashed and ugh. 9. I heal because I'm not paying attention. Okay, so go on the far side. This guy hasn't been hit yet. We go take him out. Hello, LolGamer124, who says, any idea when in Can somebody in the comments section, in the chat, can you please answer the question for him? No, lol gamer, I have said it several times on stream already. I know you weren't here. But as soon as we have a release date for Lardcore, it will be announced to the community. As for 2024, I can't comment on... I can't give any prospective date or time on when the game will release. We would like to release this year, but there are just too many factors involved to give a confirmed date at this time. But when we do have that, we will let you know. That is all I can really say on the matter. Because like a lot of things, it's not really for me to comment at the moment. I hope you understand, but I hope that you are excited, as is everyone else. No, it's okay. It's just me being a petty douchebag. Because, I mean, it was the same when we first started making Lardcore videos. Like, the amount of times I have answered the question of, will all the original voices be in the game? That's why I made that very first video, which answers all those questions. So if you need any more answers and you haven't seen that video, then I highly suggest checking it out, because it will answer them for you. But yes, all the original voices will be there too. Which is wonderful, wouldn't you agree? Let's all agree that Pinstripe's bazooka shots this evening have been goddamn awful. Okay, no worries, Loggamer. See you again, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Dabbled with the You Don't Know Jack trivia game franchise once or twice. I haven't played that, but I have played Poker Night at the Inventory. That's fun. Yeah, it's been quite interesting that this year specifically has been the year that I've probably played the most games that I've ever played in, like, new games consistently, consecutively, I should say. Yeah, it's been quite something. Oh, I have to go the long way around. That's okay though, because 110. That's okay, because I can use the cheating strategy of just hiding. It's the fast way of... Oh dear. The fast way of avoiding the enemies actually doing something. But I might as well go for him. Are you winning still? Yep, we're on our way. Slowly but surely. We are on our way there, comrade. Groba is making his way slowly but surely to the Isle of Swill. And we should be there within the next... we've been going for 2 hours 20. We should be there in the next hour or so. I just need to make my way to this tree. Any second now. Please, 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 please. This is what I'm saying about using every second. You don't need to freak out when it gets to 5 seconds. You do need to freak out, though, when you don't run far away enough from the Super TNT. Nice. He was in his squatting position. Yeah, the tree is indeed menacing, but it's less so when it's hiding. Nah, okay, we're gonna cheese that as well. Just screw the trees, man. Cool. Let's move on. Nice one, buddy. Who needs medals, am I right? All the purists are like, ugh, brother, ugh. What is that? Brother, ugh. No medals? Ugh. Disgusting. Mouth sounds? Even more disgusting. I hate mouth sounds. ASMR? Who needs that? Why? One, I didn't ask for it, and two, ugh, brother, ugh. On to 19 this time, Bobby. It is definitely 19. And the strategy for this one... I'm actually going to use the trucks. Where am I? We're going to use them We're going to use them trucks. Change the script. Scratch that. Reverse it. So we're gonna go grab the health, jump into the old truck, and then carpet bomb the Commando. Sound good? Hey James, how's it going, man? Love Hogs. Sadly, Steam version. Yeah, we know. I don't even need to read the rest of your message. I know it don't work, man. That's what I've been trying to tell people all along. I do still have the PC disc somewhere. I need to pick a copy of the PS. I still have one of those too. You can play it on emulator. If you join the Hogs of War Discord, if you haven't already, linked in the description, we can help set you up with an emulator. Get you playing. That's what I'm using right now. With my awful knockoff Xbox controller that will randomly press the triangle button without me pressing it sometimes. Haters will say that I'm lying, but really it's true. Are you sure about that? God dang. Yeah, the PC version, man. I mean, back in the day, so go back 4 years or so, you know, me and Bobby were playing that thing like crazy. Back in the Wild West, where I was modding. Oh my god. So all the textures in Hogs, all the uniform textures were broken up into tiny little pieces. And if you search Hogs of War texture modding, I think, you'll see one of my tutorials for it, where I'm in Photoshop and I'm showing you how to open them all, how you open all these tiny little pieces of the textures, and then you manually edit them, which I did like a psycho. And I mean, the results I got were decent, but again, no one is playing the PC version for obvious reasons. And it slowly went from me using the PC version because it was convenient, because at the time I was on Windows 7 and it was just quick to record. Like I was using Fraps and the frame rates were good. This was when my specs weren't so good either, and I was fairly new getting into emulators. Yeah, it was all over the place. So that over time, that slowly shifted into, okay, let's try and dive into the spaghetti code of the PS1 version rather than relying on the files that are already available for the PC version. Because if you don't know, I call it the spaghetti code because there are like layers upon layers of trying to get to those pieces. So for instance, if I'm trying to modify textures, then I have to go into first I have to unpack the entire PS1 game, right? Then I have to go into the chars folder, which in there are, I think, .mam files. You have to find the right tool to unpack those, which then have, I think, .mad files, which you then have to unpack those to then get to the goddamn textures. And that's just textures. So if you're thinking about, voices or voice files or sound files or this, that, and the other, like the Russian doll of frickin' files is insane and horrible and painful and just ugh. Any idea what it could be? Levels and the pig selection screens seem to be okay, but some of the screens, like the victory ones, seem cut off. On the PC version? Optimization? Straight into the Discord. Lovely jubbly. I'll at you once I'm done with the stream, I guess. But I'm sure one of our other mods can help you out with getting set up. Alternatively, you can head over to hogsofwar.org, where you'll find everything on the workshop. That's hogsofwar.org/workshop. You'll find the emulators to DuckStation and EPSXE linked there, along with any of the available modded versions of the game. And like I said, the solo mod for this will be added to the website within the next week or so. Very grateful for the mods. I never played the multiplayer online, but your versions made the single player very fun again. Thank you. That was the main goal, pretty much. I was in the same boat of like, I played the vanilla version 1,000 times. I need something a little bit more spicy. So that kind of got me into the in crowd, i.e. working with original developers, or at least bothering them to the point where they speak to me. Jacob, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But yeah, it just kind of put me in the right sphere to get involved and to gain the tools necessary to make mods, which I know the rest of the community want, and I know that you guys, you know, want to make your own thing. But now that I'm officially, oops, see, there it is. There's the didn't even hit triangle, just did it itself. Goddamn crazy controller. Now that I'm in like the official sphere, you know, being involved in Lardcore, I have to treat these things, you know, these are in-house tools, so like I don't have the authority to release them to everybody. You know? It's unfortunate, but that's the best way I can describe it. That's the explanation I have as to why, in a sense, these things have been kept. I've kept them to myself. Partially by choice, but partially because, you know, if you push certain in-house products out to a wider community, yes, the content then flourishes, but you don't necessarily gain a lot from it as a dev. In that, you know, if somebody is able to take the in-house tools and modify them to the extent where they then create their own project that extends past what is currently being worked on, i.e. in Lardcore, then, you know, it reduces the quality of the product, the official product, I should say. So that's kind of what I try to avoid as much as possible. You know, because I've had ideas for hundreds of other mods that I've wanted to make, but when it's come down to it, I've actually been like, well, it's probably best that I hang on to that and see if we can do something with it for Lardcore, whether it be extra DLC or, you know, things later on down the line that we can actually put some polish to. Because as good as it is for us to play the original Hogs in the community, it would make more sense to just use that bit more time to try and take it that little step further. Because I know the community has hundreds of ideas, loads of ideas that they've thrown at me of like, oh, why don't you do this or this, you know, new classes, new weapons, and 90% of the time they fit more into the... I had to concentrate there. They fit more into the sequel territory. I'm not saying that they're not possible on the original hardware, but a lot of them where you're like, oh, you should make this class, and they have this, and they have this ability, and certain things that don't exist in the game, like, you know, new weapons and things. But trust me, I have taken so many ideas from the community, and I've got a notebook full of things that I'll show eventually in future, but kind of saving them for a rainy day and having to concentrate on the video game now rather than rambling. Using Declaration, very grateful. Read that one already, sorry. What about the developers of Hogs now? Are they still involved in any game projects? Whoopsie daisy. Are there any games of entertainment you've returned to as often as Hogs? It's definitely my most played game, but I think I've listened to some podcasts and radio shows more times though. First question from Nem. The original devs, if you've watched the Hogs documentary that I made, you'll see a little bit about where some of them are now. The main one, Mr. Jacob Howgood, was my first kind of point of contact as far as devs go. We still talk when he has time, but he's involved in the education sphere. So he was originally a lecturer at Sheffield Hallam University, and as the lead programmer, he had permission to use the game's original source code within his teaching, which is then 1 HP, which is then what spurred on Lardcore as a remaster project. It was one of his pupils, Luke Melville, who took that code, and his thesis for his masters basically had him porting the original PS1 assets onto PS4 hardware. And yeah, it's just kind of evolved from there. So Jacob's been in teaching. There's Andrew Fox as well, who was the lead PC programmer. He has worked for a bunch of different companies. Excuse me. I'm not sure who he's at now, but I did see that he was at Autodesk at some point. I'm pretty sure he's elsewhere at the moment. But most of the original Gremlins, I guess, because, you know, Gremlin Interactive, that's the company that originally started making Hogs before they were taken over by Infogrames. Most Gremlins now, you'll find them dotted around the place. There's Phil Wilson, who's up in Dundee. There's a ton of different Gremlins who started up Sumo Digital here in Sheffield, which of course then spread across the country and worldwide as well. So yeah, most of them are still within different gaming spheres. You'll just have to do a little bit of digging to find out where exactly they are and what they're up to. Because I don't, I don't know where they all are off the top of my head, you know, from a day-to-day perspective. But it's been really cool to be, again, with, I keep using the phrase within that sphere, but yeah, within that sphere of people. It's been pretty cool. And as for games and entertainment, I mean, yeah, I have my main ones that I go to. So like I mentioned previously, I started YouTube in 2011, 2012? Or was it 2010? It was between 2010 and 2012. And back then I was making TF2 content. So Valve games specifically are my go-to. Wow, I've been playing this mission so long that the reinforcement dropped. You do not see that very often. But good thing I saved my TNT. Oh, there is a spy still left as well. Yeah, so Valve Games, Half-Life, of course, is a huge one. Dr. Freeman, as we've been doing all evening, pretty much. So yeah, Half-Life 2. It wasn't recently; it was a few years ago now. But I did play Half-Life Entropy and Entropy 2. Those are some really cool mods. I highly recommend those. So yeah, TF2 as well. I never really got into Counter-Strike. I'm not really a big Counter-Strike guy, but I do freaking love Quake, as you'll see from my most recent video. Yeah, I've been getting into Quake a lot more actually the last few weeks, last few days. I've just had a first-person itch. I do jump into TF2 every now and then. I've got about 2,500 hours in TF2, which by today's standards is not really that much. But back in the day, you know, I've got about of those 2,500 hours, about 1,000 of those was spent on Spy, and then below that is Scout. So when I finished making TF2 content, I was a Scout main, but previously before then I was a Spy main. So, oh my god, I should have saved that jetpack, but at least we have a surefire way of dealing 20 damage each time, right? Woo! Ah, no worries, Chris. Cheers for staying around. Mini soda, nice. Hope you have a good evening, and I hope to see you again in another stream, comrade. Well, there will be many more. I'm gonna try and make it a fairly regular thing, like week by week. I primarily stick to casual servers. Again, back in the day, I spent like 80% of my time on orange maps. So there was a CP Orange 5 map that I spent, like, that was my go-to. That was like my community server that I went to. Made friends there, and then as time went on, you know, I'm just like, why am I spending thousands of hours playing in orange maps? I don't know. But yeah, if I do play TF2, I do stick to community ones. I dip my toes in the official servers, but yeah, it's just not in a good state, as per, so. The spy is very spying right now. I would have to agree. I would have to agree, Commandant, as we take him out and we move on to Mission 20, which should be simple enough. At least I hope so. It's been pretty clean so far. Let's pretend that we collected those 2 medals, yeah? It's all good. It's all good. He spy. He spy, you spy, we all spy for ice cream? What's everyone's ice cream preference? We talking chocolate chip? We talking vanilla? I heard about banana ice cream the other day. My housemate was going on about it. Just like, they found banana ice cream. Him and his girlfriend. I'm like, banana ice cream? Like vanilla, sure, but banana? Like, it's as soon as you say banana ice cream, it just screams artificial. No, thank you. I would rather not, comrade. I'm proud of myself. I haven't really done that terrible Russian accent in about 2 hours. That is because we have been too busy doing the terrible German accent instead. I can hear Nicholas cringing at me every time I do it. But it's okay, because he's going to see me in Austria next year. And I can do it all the time then instead. Yeah, no, if anyone hasn't seen, we did have a UK meetup for Hogs people. Which was pretty sweet. There is a video on it. And everyone came here to Sheffield. Next year, Austria 2025. It's going to be the same candidates, but it should be a fun few days. In fact, it's going to be a lot longer than the last meetup, for obvious reasons. Yeah, no, mine needs work. Like, I can do accents, but sometimes I just get lazy and they sound terrible. Again, also because Hogs is usually my reference. It is not the greatest. I sound like Transylvania vampire from the Muppets. One cluster grenade. Ha ha ha. One grenade, comrade. Oh, how did he even hit me from there? I don't understand, laddie. It's a shame there's no Australians here. Of course, we've got Nez and we've got bloody fucking Roo in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but we got them in the bloody fucking... It's terrible. Yeah, mate. Come to think of it, do you speak any languages besides English? I know basic Spanish. Like, proficient Spanish. You know on LinkedIn where it asks you like the level of the language? Like, how much do you really know? Like basic Spanish, but I haven't practiced in quite some time. Other than that, no, just English, I'm afraid. And I guess I could say basic French, but it's like school level French. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Pin. Nah. That's why I stick to the accents, because it makes it sound like I know languages. To be fair, when I actually study the actual accents, so whether it's a French person, normally it's, you know, a French person speaking English, because obviously I'm not going to say the accent in the actual language, but listening to that language, oh, come on. Mr. Surgeon, what is that? Absolute profanity. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hello! I cannot pronounce your name, comrade, but hello and welcome. That's the other thing, actually, yeah. The people within the Hogs community, there are a lot of people who, of course, you know, their first language isn't English. So I'm very much the kind of person, if you're in VC with me, if you're in a call with me, then it might sound like I'm mimicking you, but I'm actually, you know, listening to your accent, listening to the way that you're pronouncing words and trying to pronounce them the same way. His name is Bratoska Gato. I can't right now. If it was 2 hours earlier, then I would have tried to pronounce that, but I'm not gonna try. But hello, comrade. Welcome to the stream. I'm hiding. But yeah, we have a lot of people in the community that have such unique accents, and ironically, ADB is not one of them. I don't know what it is. Like ADB, when he speaks English, if someone hadn't met him and they hadn't heard him speak Italian, then I don't think that they would think he's Italian. if that makes sense. Oh, get out of here! Whereas, you know, we have Revan, we have Iron Fox, you know, Revan, Ukrainian, so roughly in that Eastern European region. Iron Fox, hearing a Finnish person speak English, like that is so unique, and I find it so fascinating to hear him speak. There are people that can produce a better Finnish accent than I can, and I can contest that. Not contest, I can confirm that. And then, of course, we have our German-speaking friends. We have Nicholas, we have Castor. Bearing in mind that Castor's from Austria as well, so his accent is, you know, different to that of Nicholas's. So, yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love accents. And I think for me as well, another influence of listening to accents spoken in English was through football. So listening to interviews done with, you know, Jurgen Klopp, Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho, all these managers that are from different countries that produce a certain accent, certain voice, lots of different influences. Mint chocolate chip is life. That's fair. Ah, speak of the devil. I speak of Mr. Revan and he appears. I see your minions have informed you. Nah, I'm just saying how beautiful your accent is, man. Just how unique it is. Should remake it with Rick Mail and his voices in AI. No, Stealth, no. I mean, I see the appeal of using AI technology to continue his voice, but you also have to think about his family, yeah? You also have to think about how it impacts them, you know? If we want to do anything that is out of our purview of kind of the things that we already own, so in Urban Scan owning the rights to Hogs and everything that came with that, so the voices, any new stuff, we don't have the legal right to do that, you know, so it would be down to the family's permission, basically, to be like, yes or no, you can do that, and most likely it would be no, because AI and all that kind of thing is a very, very touchy thing these days, let's be honest, because you're using somebody's likeness, and especially if they are no longer here, like that's just a difficult area, shall we say. You have to study in some university to begin understanding our Russian nicknames. Interesting. Well, I mean, feel free to explain. I'm happy to read, or at least try to read. I'm getting old now. I'm going to be 29 this year, so I'm staring at my phone like. He's on my own, just logging into YouTube. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, Mr. Nicholas, no? Mr. Nicholas is just like, hey, he's talking about you. But in a good way. But yeah, either way, Stealthy. I hear what you're saying.
Well.
Shut up, Grimly. No one asked you. I will say that we have talked about it, both in the community and as a hardcore team. Discussed the idea of AI, but feels like a hard pass. I think if we were to make a Hogs of War 2, I don't know, because the big thing about the original was, the appeal, I guess, was that there was comedians involved. Whether or not we do the same thing if there were to be a sequel, I mean, it could work. But there are some pretty good voice actors out there. The game has changed since the pre-internet days. Okay, we're going to play it safe. We're going to play it safe until we kill one of them. And then we gain the guided missile. Or at least until I get bored, and then I'll come out of the house. Roughly. You told it before, but how did you get it to Hogs? Oh, I've been playing it since I was 5 years old. Oh, look at him go! Fall down. No fall damage. What the other guy's on? 86. He got like no damage whatsoever. Yeah, so my dad originally bought the game back in the day, and I watched him play it. I remember staring at TV and realising he's a bit shite. So I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up and see what I can do. And I just kind of fell in love with it, really. You know, it were great. Do you know how much the game is going to be sold for? Fucking hell, all these marketing questions. What are you on about? And will there be harder difficulty? You fucking bet there will be. No, I mean, we're planning lots of things. I can't comment on how much it's going to be or when it will be released. Those will come in at a later time. Yeah, me great dad, aye. Continue shooting the door in the meantime. Yeah, my dad played it. He sucked at it. I picked it up and just fell in love with it from there. Harder difficulties, maybe. I don't want to give too much away, comrade. This is the trouble, you see. I say too much, I turn into Jose Mourinho. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. But you know, there are NDAs involved, so I can't say too much. Hence why I'm not sprouting on about release dates and so on and so forth. It's yet again, when we have the dates and we have a release window, you'll be the first to know. But until then, stop asking me. Well, that's the last of my water. It's going to get spicy for these last 4 missions, man. That answers my question. Thank you, kind sir. Randomizer mod. That would be pretty cool. That would be very cool. If, like, class health, weapon inventory. Yeah, there's so many things that you could randomize. That would be pretty sick. He respects it. He respects it. Thank you, Stealth. I appreciate that, man. Right. 82, 123, 128, 118. And I'm sat here on 101. Interesting. Well, let's go grab ourselves a guided missile and just wait it out. We'll heal up to full health in the meantime. Gotta face them head on, boys. Did you have a console? No, PS1 was my first one. My parents had something before then, probably, but who cares, right? But, you know, I worked at Sega, so I worked with all the hardware, including arcade stuff. So, there's that old chestnut. Now, this is the bit that I hate most, is making sure that you're lined up. Ugh, scares me every time. So, we're gonna look back on ourselves. Oh, look at you boys. How you doing? Oh, he went flying. If only water damage were a true thing for commandos. But that's the damage that we needed. He's still basically on full health though. It's alright. You crazy, man. Lieutenant Gorber is not fazed by your terrible sniping ability, comrade. Keep pulling out the frickin' sword when all I want is the cluster grenade. It goes a lot further. Decent considering the throw was terrible. No water damage is a little bit sus, I know. It's as if they've turned the cheat on. Like, it is a cool ability, but yeah, when it's an entire team of commandos, it does get a bit tiresome when you look at the map and it's predominantly water, and you're like, okay. Guess I won't take the water damage. Guess I'll just die. Oh. We're good. We're good. We're good. And Revan, as you might have seen, although I guess it doesn't really apply to you. Sorry. Yeah, this solo mod will be released for all languages in the coming days. So keep an eye on the Hogs website. Keep an eye on announcements from me, I guess. When I can be bothered. When Snowski can be bothered to swim to any kind of land. He's going to run out of time before he even gets there. He tried. GG's. Okay, 37, full health. 44? 44. That's okay. He's alright. Fuck. Oh, maybe it's the dead brain, but I'm like, it's okay, the water's gonna kill him. No. Pog, so happy you added you Go upstairs and read a book. That's all I'll say on that. I don't know. That's the other thing as well, is that when I guess it falls into the same purview of the questionable accents that were done for the Japanese team, is when you're not from or related to that culture and you try and impersonate the accent. You know, it's kind of seen as offensive. But when I do that and when I say that, you know, I'm false advertisement. When I do those things, I do it purely out of my love for doing accents, you know. But I guess we'll keep that one as is. Alright, 72, 44. Why isn't he dead? Alright, we'll utilize his skip turn. I'll probably try and kill this dude instead. Gotta think about it logically. With the amount of health that we have, I need the splash damage from this. Sure, come back, come back. Whoo, bailed out again for like the 5th time in this run. God dang. Most people finding that offensive are too young to know what Hogs is. True, true, but that does mean though that in these modern times, there will probably be some kind of disclaimer in hardcore, just so that everyone's covered, you know. People that have never heard of the game before. Yes, murder yourself. I insist you're doing the job for me. Yeah, there'll have to be some kind of disclaimer. Just be like, there are voices in here that you might find offensive. And that will be that. That's the standpoint I'm taking on it. Because, you know, we want to keep the voices in, keep them unchanged. But we shall see. Nice. Red Commander tried rocket jumping, but it didn't go well. He tried. He sure did try. Thank you, YouTube recommended. Watch wonderful stream about my favourite game. Thank you, Pin. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. And I'll see you in the next stream, I suppose. Oh, he's going to be a little coward and hide. God damn. Red Commando. Oh. He failed. He failed miserably. And he cost it. He cost his team the game because this guy is now going to die. So sad, so sad. Speedrun. Yep, that's what I was thinking, Revan. That's what I said at the start of this stream. Like, maybe speedrunners will be interested. You know, the whole resource management thing. It's a big thing. Because, I mean, you can get to a hero by mission 9. Pretty much. So... yeah, but do you think that there'll be, like, individual mission runs, too? That are just solo? I mean, it's possible now that it's there, but that opens up a whole plethora of other things. Ah, that's true. It is only US version. Well, I guess if the wanting for speedrunning it is so great that I could look at modifying the PAL version just for speedrunning. It would just be in English though, because I'm not modifying all language versions again just for speedrunning. So yeah, I mean maybe. We'll see. If the outcry is there, then yeah, why not? But we're on to 23. Cool. I'm glad. I look forward to it. I was thinking of doing it myself, but I mean, it's taken me almost 3 hours for this stream, and we're only just on to mission 22. Yeah, I'm sure they will as well. Candyman's popped in. ADB's been here as well. They've all disappeared. They've all abandoned the stream. No, I'm kidding. Shut up. Shut up! So we may as well deal with... Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Have you played Mission 22 before, Pin? Do you even know what you're doing? Deal with the scout first. Then deal with the hero. And then the artillery. And I don't remember the last time I played this. Oh, fucking HP. I don't remember the last time I played this, where the reinforcements dropped in. Because that's just... Who waits that long? Oh, come on, buddy. You don't need that jetpack. Grew up with PAL speeds and can't imagine even playing any PS1 game like that again. Well, see, for me, on the actual PlayStation, I never really noticed the speeds. It's only through emulation that I'm like, oh yeah, the NTSC version is significantly slower. Nice. 1 HP. I know, it's cursed, man. I bet you get sick of repeating yourself. Did I catch you saying that? Oh, yes, they will be. All original voice work for all available languages. That's not including Russian. Because Russian did not have its own official language release. Anyone who did this map who got survival trophy on hard mode? Yeah, that happened. I got it, just not on stream. Nice! You did the work for me. I'm going to use the jetpack because we can easily get out of here without it. We don't need it. We just need to take care of this man here, who is on 60. It's not the best number, but hopefully an airburst should be enough. Just wedge yourself in the corner. Bada bing, bada boom. He had the makings of a varsity athlete, you know. Soprano memes are everywhere at the moment. Phone died and I had to jump in the shower. It's okay, James. Don't worry about it. We've all been there, buddy. I need to remember about that scout, but at least they've both jumped out the artillery, so that should make it pretty easy. Sweet. Now, for those of you that may not know, this mission holds a secret wall climb where you can easily get out of the mission. Simply push your pig up against the wall so he's running, and run up against it and he'll run straight up here. Gives you access to the high ground and access to the artilleries, which I'm not going to go to yet because we're going to use our brain, use our time limit, and he should just hide really here. Simples. Absolutely lovely, mate. Fucking wonderful. Now, what we need to do is jump in here, right? Right up there is. We need to turn this way, yeah? And we need to go for a full power shot, right? There we go. Lovely. I mean, it didn't kill him, but at least it dealt a lot of damage, innit? It's fucking beautiful. Nah, he didn't do it. He didn't fucking do it. Right. Don't worry, boys. The jump in the air is over here. Oh, look at that shot. That was fucking beautiful, wasn't it? Rick Mail. Must have been 2001 when that came out. 2000, my friend. It's the year 2000. It was September for Europe and November for the US, I'm pretty sure. To be sure, to be sure. Yeah, I'm just damaging the artillery here, but whatever. Tune in, Tom Hardy. I come here, right, for a fuck. Wait, what was the line? It wasn't a gunfight. Was it a fist fight? Or was it? It was a gunfight, wasn't it? Because he pulls the guns up from his coat. Came here for a proper fucking gunfight. Again, I'm just dealing the fucking damage, mate. I'm going Australian, mate. Fucking here we go, gun. Fucking oh yeah, mate. You know, yeah. If anyone watch Big Les, shout out to Big Les, mate. Fucking shout out to Jared, mate. Fucking oh, fucking hell, mate. Fucking. And then you go really low. You go to like Mike Nolan. Oh come on, man. What is he doing? Just yeah, mate. Fucking shooting. Oh yeah, mate. That's how we do it. Just hooked in the fucking tinny. Hit him with the fucking artillery shell. Deals fucking 40 damage, mate. Not to mention the fact that he then took a fucking... he then took the bloody fucking jetpack, jumped up into the fucking fortress and nicked the fucking health pack, mate. 5 out of 10. Yeah, don't pay attention to the reviews. They are not legit. They were done by dum-dums. Oh, god damn it, I've wasted all the good stuff. Alright, well, he's only on 36, so I mean, you know, dump it on his head, eh? See, right, he's fucking full red. Then what we... Alright, then we're gonna think about it, aren't we? We're gonna jump out, right? I'm gonna go jump on his fucking head, mate. Fucking no, skip turn. Fucking no. What's the news on the new Hogs of War? I haven't been keeping tabs for a while. Stealth, have you been watching at all? We've been talking about it this entire time. Oh shit. I could have killed him. No! Hide. Yes. No. I was about 10, so I couldn't afford a new game. Yeah, it's understandable. At least this guy's continuing to hide. Yeah, TNT. TNT's pretty safe, mate. Been a pretty solid stream so far. Straight up in the fucking air. Gets him for fucking 50 HP and then he's fucking dead, mate. Hit scout with Zuka or low skill. Okay. He's roughly there. He's in that corner. So we're going to go for a high angle. I mean, regardless of if I miss, still going to try and take note. What was that? I don't think that was low skill, my friend. But can he do it a second time? Well, that's where you remember the angle. Nicholas levels. I see. Oh, low skill. Rip. Quit the game, scrub. Quit the game. Still gonna do it. Still gonna try. It was about there, pretty much. Oh! It's like mortars in a nutshell, isn't it? You ace it the first time, you don't pay attention to the angle, and then you fluff it up. You fluff it up after that, lad. Fucking hell, mate. What are you doing, kid? Fucking get it up there. Fuck off. Right, well, 22's over, so now we go on to 23. Have a jolly good time on 23, aren't we? Fucking airstrikes everywhere. Don't worry, Bridge will save us. Fucking hippie parade. Oh, we've come a long way, boys. It's been a long day. I'm desperate for a pee, but I'm not going to go yet. I'm not giving up. I'm planning to go through the whole mod. Yes, well, not including hard mode, because that would kill me. But yeah, we're going to get to mission 25, and then I'll make a save state, and we'll come back to it on another stream. 23 is going to be spicy. Easiest way to start is just to collect the 100 HP health crate. It's interesting as well that Hogs is actually balanced for just having a single pig. It kind of shows the versatility of the game itself, right? I'm not sure it was never intentional, but the fact that it works with just one pig is pretty impressive, all things considered. Now this is a strat that I used to use all the time, which is if you just roll it up here, and it should make it to this guy. I mean, it's roughly right? Normally you want to go like 95% power. I went for a lower angle, which was not a good move. We have indeed almost arrived at the swill. Yet again, a big thank you to everyone who has joined us from the beginning. All 3 hours and 10 minutes of this stream so far. You guys are the true MVPs. You stuck with me through the terrible accents. The Gordon Freeman. The Soprano memes, everything. It's been a wonderful stream. And every single time I go to start a stream, I'm always hit by that, like, do I really want to... What was that? I pressed the down button. But clearly I selected it, and now they might be willing to use their airstrikes, but unlikely. I uses TNT instead. That was very weird, wasn't it? I guess I subconsciously selected X. It is how you get into a shelter, that is true. That is a pretty solid technique, but not what I was intending. At least I've used a special ops for the first time unintentionally. Ooh, hello boys. Nah, fuck it. It's like perfect for a double poison, but is it really necessary when we can just deal the damage? Meh. As a child, these heroes used to terrify me, but now they are nothing but mosquitoes on the backside of my life. Alright. That worked very nicely. Alright, let's go for a double. Give me the double. Double. Nice. Competitive airburst right there. Thank you. Appreciate it. My airbursts are usually on point, but it's always that trying to detonate it just above the head so that they're not pushed back too far. What is your favorite accent or group in Hogs? That's a tough one. I don't know, because it depends. It varies from like day to day. Because, you know, my go-to is the Garlic Grunts, and I freaking love their accents. But then, you know, sometimes I'll be feeling the Tommy Trotters, sometimes I'll be feeling Piggy Striker, you know? Just depends on the day. They all have unique ones. I think my least favourite are probably the Japanese, just because trying to replicate that, one, is just dodgy, and two, very, like, not in the same octave that I speak at or try and do voices at. Like, if I try and do one, it strains my voice. If you want to see me do Hogs voices, check out the the Great Hogs of War voice battle between me and Bobby. I think that's where I put in a decent amount of effort to trying to replicate Rick Mail, Mark Silk's voices. And I think they were decent. These guys are both on 150. What is going on? But it's okay, because we just use the shelters. I'm going to use a poison, might as well. I'm going to go close, mate. I'm going to go for the fucking double. It should be simple enough. Very nice. And then, am I in line? I tried to be. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'll take that too. Because I can just be a coward and wait it out in a shelter. Right up, yes! I always thought he said Aris. I'm like, what's an Aris? What are you on about? Ooh, I could actually scarper over here and then heal myself. Because the pillboxes might actually protect me. So yeah, accent-wise, too many to choose from. But what I want to know is, what is yours? Everyone in chat, what is your favourite hog? Doesn't matter what language it is. Let me know in chat. It is right at the Aris. Okay, I was right. Aris being slang for us. Okay. So I was saying it correctly all these years, I just didn't quite understand the slang. Gotcha. Gotcha, mate. Fucking no, see what I mean? It protected me, roughly. If I was at a slightly different angle, it would have collided with it, but that's fine. Did I heal? I did. I forgot what I did. How much are you guys on yet? 100. Cool. I'm waiting for the right time. I'm biding my time. I'm Joe biding my time. Can I tank? Yeah, no, I don't want to risk the airstrike just yet. I'm gonna just deal a little bit more damage and hope that he... Oh no, have I nudged him? Please, 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 please. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I was scared he was gonna go for the pillbox. Are you modding this or playing it on original? I mean, technically both. So this is the original campaign that has been modded. It's the NTSC version, so it's the American release. I think now should be suitable for an airstrike. But don't worry, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to jump into the pillbox just in case. Or the shelter. The shelter should do. Oh, it meant hardware. So the actual copy of the game? Oh shit. No. Not on 22. What's this one on? 32? What is this? Alright, we're gonna hide, and then they'll damage themselves. So the game file is a .bin file, which is modified. And it's on... I'm currently using DuckStation, the emulator. So it's a PSX emulator. Pinstripe Biden. It's time to... Nice one, Coyote. You got me. Favorite hog is Rick Mail. I mean, that's cute. I'll give you that. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? Yes, I do risk the biscuit. Oh, look at that movement. Looks original, though. Yeah, it's... Yeah, the campaign is exactly the same, but it's solo mod, so I have one pig on my team throughout the entire thing. That is what the solo mod is, my friend. Yeah, no, he should use his airstrike, but I should be fine, and he's actually gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna hit himself. Did play one of your mods, actually. Which one? Was it 1? Because that's probably my worst one. No, I appreciate it though. Yeah. Just the one. Just my single one. I'm sure everyone who's like tuned in has been like, he's only got one pig alive. He's awful. What is this guy? It's like, no, read the title, man. It's solo mode. Solo. One. Uno. Okay, 23's over. My bladder is incredibly full, so any extreme movement is going to be pretty spicy. Have you completed it before? Can you actually finish the last level with one guy? Yes, you can, and I mean, I guess it's the perfect time for you to tune in, right? Once we're done with 24, you can witness me beat every single legend with just one pig. That's right, I'm calling it now. It's going to happen. It is going to happen, even if we have to do the old childhood method of, like, poison and then hide for the next 20 turns. Nah, we shouldn't have to do that. But I'm not going to bother doing the quick finish where you're able to kill Izzy in the first 2 turns. That's just too easy. It's not as fun. Not a fun way to finish off the last mission. I'm a purist in that regard. In that, if I need to get to hard mode, then I'll use that strat, but 99% of the time I will let the legends drop in and then fight them, because it's just more fun that way. It is good fun against all the pyrotechnics. Well, that should be good.
Every other streamer would take a short break to pee. Well, Miss Piggy couldn't be here right now, so we're going to enjoy the airstrike. Oh my god.
My Kermit's not quite there. It used to be, but I haven't done it in a while.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, that's not right. Muppet Race Mania, anyone? Good times.
Oh well, we lost. That's okay. We'll do better next time.
Nah, see, it's not quite there. It's almost there. But I can't do Kermit's, I can't do like his laugh. Just a yeah. Alright, that's not terrible. You can still do 2 turns scam. No, that's not the purest way of doing it, man. I gotta beat all the legends. That's the true way to finish a stream. You know, we've been going at it for almost 3.5 hours now, so we might as well go the whole hog. Pun intended. I finished, to get back to your original question, Celsi, I finished the solo mod that was on the PC version, but obviously that had AI that doesn't move, so never felt like it counted, you know? Which is the reason for me making this mod. Because I always felt like Hogs needed a solo mod. One that collectively the community actually play. Because you look at the percentage of PC players to emulator players playing the PlayStation version, it is quite substantial, the difference. Oh, I thought I could jump on his head. No, 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 no! We hide like a sneaky little piggy, while everyone else is poisoned for a time. For a time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you've only just arrived. That seems okay. Just trying to nudge them all together. So, Corporal Ginger. Oh shit. I didn't even mean to collect it. I swear. I didn't even want it. Nobody wants it. How much is he on? He's on 35, so I'm probably going to end up shooting Ginger. No, okay. Just going to get rid of the guys on the side, keep the group together, and then damage them all together in one. So he might actually end up shooting his teammate unless he thinks otherwise. Okay, I can take that. Thank you. Much appreciated, Doctor. And he's on 46, so I might as well push him this way. And I'm going to maneuver myself closer in the hopes that they get pushed in the corner as well, or at least some of them, so they maintain like the pistol damage. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh, I was hoping for pistol. Why you gotta ruin it for? Alright, well, we can get a head jump. I think head jump is the most we can manage here to get the skip turn. And then I'm gonna go on a heal, because I am fairly low on health. We can just continue to wilter down their health. Oh, I was hoping it would be the guy that skips. That's okay though. We can tank another one and then we can kill them all. Especially if they keep overshooting. 39's okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what's left? What's left? Air burst seems adequate for this situation, my friend. We just drop this in here. Lovely, that's that is everybody dead. Because they're gonna slide down. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Holy moly. Was that enough to drop him down below 10? Yeah, he's dead, yeah, everyone's dead. Nice 5k. GG's. And explosion incoming now. Oh, I thought he'd disintegrate. Nice kills. I'm curious actually to check the kill count for Gruber. How much does Gruber have in terms of kills? We will find out. Going to bed now. Been great watching. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. You're going to bed when we're at the last mission, but... Nice. You're going to bed when we've reached the final mission? Man. Saving the best till last. 93 kills. Can he get to 100? Because there's what? Or is it going to get to 99? I don't know. But let's do it, boys. We're here. Everyone who's here. Final mission. Let's go. In Garage mode, you can get Cheetos more death in single turn, I think. Yeah, I do want to play his mod on stream, but I need to spend some time setting up the UI that will be below this camera. And that's going to take a wee bit of time, so in future, I'm sure. Remember getting stuck on the last mission? Well, now's time for the spicy bit. We can effectively collect 200 HP's worth of health. Actually, I should probably collect these ones first. So I'm going to think about it tactically. And I'm going to collect both of these, and then I'm going to follow the standard procedure of getting Izzy to jump out. Because in doing so, we then have the pillbox to fall back on as well. Which we can use up as much as we can, and then... Thanks for that. Appreciate it, buddy. And we can just chill in here. And then when they come down, he skips his go, and then we're going to take on Mr. Tapazuki over here. So he can deal 120 HP's worth of damage with 3 consecutive shots, drop the health down, and then effectively deal with them one at a time. One of them needs to be poisoned at least. That's a good start as well. Get rid of one of their cheeky little... Ooh, that's a tight spot, but I'm going to try it anyway. Get the French dude. Although, is he more likely to collect the health if I do this? I guess we'll find out. I don't think so. because that would be incredibly greedy. Do not do it. Do not even think about doing it. No, you don't need it. Pretty sure legends, they won't push themselves above 200 HP. So if he was at 150, he might have collected it. Hit your teammate. Son of a... Alright, last one. Last one, we're going to put it on Snowski. Not Snowski, who am I? Yakobski. Seeing as he's closest. And then I'm probably going to use up the armor until somebody hits Izzy. Because I need him to get off the pillbox. Smart figuring out this myself. Yeah, I know. It's quite an achievement when you do figure it out. You feel pretty damn clever. They're still fucking hitting it short, man. Jesus. Let everybody have a turn. Maybe he'll hit him, because he's close. Please? I see everyone's tuned back in for the final mission, huh? Hello again, Bobby. I had to go for that undisclosed period. No, it's okay, dude. Don't worry. It's okay. You've tuned in for the saving the best till last. I say that as Yakobski hits that swill like dead in the face. Can somebody hit Izzy, please? I'm getting sick and tired of waiting. Oh, at least they're all using their tranquilizers, I suppose. And Izzy skips his go. And if the green guy could please use his bazooka. Because, my friend, we are being tactical. I'm trying to get a oh my God. They're doing everything but shooting Izzy. I don't want to damage him myself, but if I can get a free 40 damage, I'm going to take it. 46, so I can basically take one more hit. So, Mr. Frenchman, if you would be so kind as to not take my health crate. I worried that was going to happen. Oh, the enemy won't push themselves above 200 HP. Pin, you're talking out your ass. Used to play this game so much as a kid. How's it going? No? Mr. Bratwurst? Thank you. Finally, that's what I was waiting for. Somebody hit him. Right, now I can go and collect the other HP. Bratwurst, as you've just tuned in, this is a solo mod. It doesn't mean that I'm terrible at the game. It just means that I'm completing every mission with just one pig. So, that be the reason. Sadly, I missed out on one 50 HP health crate because Mr. Frenchie took it. But it's okay. We will make do. Yeah, decent. 107's okay. That's not okay. Alright, that's fine. Gulba will make it through. Don't forget, we also have self-heal and all the medical darts as well. So no need to panic. But my next target is definitely going to be the British legend, St. Nick, because he's right next to Izzy, and that's kind of the perfect spot. That might be okay. Please. Oh. Okay, 11's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant. I'm going to have to utilize body blocks though, which is not ideal, but it'll do. Bounce in. Nice. 8 damage. Woo. Yeah, so we need to utilize those poisons as much as we can, because the more enemies we can get poisoned, the easier the outcome will be. It sucks as much as the opposing AI. Yeah. The pools are indeed poisoned. that worked out in my favour as well. Ended up dealing more damage to him than it did to me. Think. Okay, 2 head jumps. 2 beautiful head jumps and a poison will do us nicely. Without falling into water. Nice. Although I don't actually know whose turn it is next. So there is that. But at least I got 1. Yes, timed it perfectly. Now 202. Let's go for Frenchie, because Frenchie's on 210 and he needs to take some poison damage. So if we can get a well-placed TNT. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are screaming just like, why didn't you stay or go as like a... What's it called? A saboteur. Why are you doing this, you madman? Ooh. Because of course you can just super shotgun dudes off the map, but where's the fun in that, eh? When you can plonk this dude directly in the middle, he takes the longest swim possible, and he's down to 104 on his next turn. Best mod you've done? Probably Pins mod version 4 or version 5, although version 5 does have an issue on the last mission. Save me, Swill! Yes! Who needs more damage now? 107. 160. This guy... This is the tricky part, boys. This is where we run out of resources. I need to see where he is. Okay, he's on the edge. At least he's down, but that's not great. I do have a machine gun. Oh, please, Swill. Save me, Swill. Save me, Swill. Save me, Swill. Save me, Swill. Yeah, Swill for the win. Didn't completely save me, but did give me a crate. Which, I'll take it, right? Jetpacks is exactly what we need right now. Deal some more damage, try and get more skip turns. And I'm actually going to start hiding soon as well, I think. Because I need to think about this tactically. But we're still good, it's still on 170. I'm not using the airstrike yet, because I'm kind of waiting for the AI to do it. I don't want to instigate that fight so soon, because it will just be complete carnage on one pig. Like, no thank you. Because as soon as one pig starts doing it, they all start doing it, and I don't want that. I know that you can use the swills to hide yourself and stuff, but... yeah, nah, bro. Not yet, bro. Skip a your go. And then get hit in the face with this. Just a little push. Seemed like a decent amount. Okay, now I need to get Tapazuki next to the British. And the Gruber is edging ever so closer to victory. But he still has a long way to go. Actually bought the Hogs War card game. Nice! Yeah, I've got... my copy is currently in the shed. Simply because... actually, alright, we're gonna go for the Iron Fox method. Although that's not the best angle. Controller pressing triangle for me again. Oh my god, where is the... that's such an annoying angle. So I need to, like, blast him that way. Bounce. Yes. That's 2, boys. Well, that's 3 now. Wait, it's 4. 4 out of 5 have been poisoned. Ugh. Brother, ugh, what is this? Ugh. Disgusting. 120, 52, 107. That's a little bit annoying. 73. Alright, we're gonna stand under here because, you know, swills are resources, yada yada yada. Just need to bring him below 100. I should be protected from here, I think. Unless he goes for a high angle. Please? No? Cool. But now I've got this swill arm. Please, swill arm! Oh no, swill arm, you didn't protect me. But you gave me a crate, so I guess I'll take it. Although it's on the... Ah, yeah, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Isn't there a jump here? No, there isn't. I'm sure there's a jump somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. Whose turn is it next? I don't actually know. But I'm gonna heal. Cool. That's not good. For a whole number of reasons. The main one being that he used airstrike. Well, he used air support. Now that he's got that, the AI just gonna be like,
that seems a bit tasty.
So... I got an idea. Got an idea, boys. You may not like it, but it's an idea. I'm brainstorming. I'm brainstorming, okay? Bear with me. Professionals have standards. Yeah, chat is anxiously waiting. That seemed decent. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we think about this even more tactically. Please don't die. Oh, oh, I live. Alright. We're still in this one, boys. Still in it. Okay. 60. Okay, okay. You take that 8 damage, son of a bitch. Please, 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 please. Oh! These are dangerous waters, my friend. And I'm pretty certain that this is pretty much it for this. Now, yeah. This is the strat, boys. GG's. Yeah, I'm glad you stuck around, dude. We're actually gonna maybe play it tactical, right? So if we can drop dudes down to skip turns so that we can actually gain ourselves a turn. Alright, so it's sky blue, then yellow, then green, then blue. So we let the sky blue leader drop his health down to 5. Then we shoot this dude in the face. Oh, but no, he's going to be on 33. So he's now in skippable range. I should probably get more damage on the others, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably go for the British without falling in poison water. Absolutely terrifying. It goes in order of the nations. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but... Yeah, okay. Just okay, Bobby. Okay. You realise that we've been playing for almost 4 hours now, so my brain is a little bit melted. Okay. Oh man, head jumps are so tempting, but it's so dangerous from that position. Okay, so next it'll be the blue man, right? Yeah. Next it'll be blue. Then we can damage green. No, we'll go machine gun. It's tempting to get the double tap. I'm gonna try it. This is how we do it. I love the fact that this is drawing out the old school method that I used to use as a kid, where I would just poison and hide like a coward. Now it's got some more sort of oh my god, it's got other tactics ingrained into it, but still terrifying. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, you can give him all the resources. Ooh, oh, it's a bazooka. I was about to say he's about to die, but never mind. Alright, so now... Oh, get away from the poison water. Now with the numbers on our side, Mason. 34. You notice how long I spent thinking about that? I was like, 34 minus 25. But ladies and gentlemen, with a little bit of tactical maneuvering, we have managed to do it with 33 HP, avoiding the airstrikes. That's always my go-to. Whoa, don't want to heal this dude. Good night, Leonard. And good night, everybody else. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been almost a 4-hour stream. But yeah, massive thank you to everybody in the chat. You guys have been awesome tonight. I can finally go and pee. Oh. Oy. Lieutenant Gruber made it to the Isle of Swill and conquered it all for himself. Gordon Freeman. But yeah, we shall hopefully be doing some hard mode in future, which I'm sure will be significantly more challenging and painful as time goes on. But as I mentioned, this mod will be released in the coming days, or at least within the next week. So keep an eye out for that video when it drops. It will be available for all languages, as I've said 1,000 times by now, which I know everyone is so tired of.
A time for celebration.
A time for celebration, then.
So what?
So what? Why, you miserable swine?
You've been away for 4 years.
Your sweetheart has left you.
Your house back home is a bomb site.
And you have absolutely zero chance of normal spigot employment.
But then what did you think you were fighting for. So, tell me you'd give it all up? No, the soldier has war in his blood. If we can't find a war, we'll
blooming well start one.
That's the spirit. So long as the politicians can create a pointless argument somewhere in the world,
There'll be a pointless war for us to fight, lads, alright?
No stockpiled weapons will go to waste. Rest assured, we'll be sharing this arsenal with all manner of new and unsavory enemies across this world of ours. Good luck, lads. Our thoughts are with you.
Wherever you may be. Good night.